What's good? What's good? What's good? Big Baby Sports, what up? Reg Dog, what up? Gregory Brown, what's good, bro? I Smoke, what up? Tim, what's good, bro? That's right, hit the like button. SRG, Brandon, Brayton, Jay Riddick. Elder, what up? Andrew, Germany, CD, Killzone. D Bonner, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. The Wong, what's good? Ticket sent you. I appreciate that, bro. Wow. He said Ticket got him there. Eat Big D. What's good? I'm gonna drop the link, man. Everybody hit that like button, man. It's crazy. Festo, King David, Lee, James Anderson, Nike Mark, Afro, Ben. Yeah, everybody want to go in on Lakers today, man. Lakers, it's over. Oh wow, I appreciate that, man. He said Ticket closed this strain to come over. He says feel like Swaggy P losing years. Let's get the likes up. D Bonner said we're a bad team. What up, Elder?
Salute, my brother. How you doing?
I'm all right, how you? What y'all was on Ticket screen just now?
Yeah, we was on the stream. He was cooking on LeBron and how he cheating the system, and they won't practice. I guess there was a report or something, or he heard Darvin Ham say that they don't practice or something recently. So he went back to, how Darvin said it. The other coach, what's his name? The guy we just had, I forgot his name already. That won the chip with. Yeah, Vogel said it. Remember, Vogel talked about how they don't practice. Remember, old boy in Cleveland, he got put off the team. Little fella, Isaiah Thomas, for talking about how they don't practice. So he said they cheat.
I remember, yup. Damn.
Yeah, he talked about how they cheat in the system, and then he said, um, he had to give respect to Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant literally wanted to get rid of Steve Nash because Steve Nash wasn't doing enough. He wasn't doing enough. They weren't doing no extra plays. They weren't running no extra drills. They weren't doing nothing. He wasn't really truly coaching, and he wanted to be coached. So he said, I got to shout out to Kevin Durant because that's much respect for that. And he just talked, our Ticket go in, talked about how they, disrespect the old school in the old way. This generation, how they try to cheat the system to get victories and wins. They just stack the teams up instead of putting the work in to actually get it. So it was a real good stream. Real good stream. He was forced to.
Yeah. The game. See, when I watched the game, I like the, I like the scout. Damn,
I watched the game. I waited till the game was over and I went over. Yeah, he got going and I went over after the game. I watched the game.
He didn't stay on live long?
No, it wasn't that long. I don't know when he started because when the game was over, I was doing some other stuff. Then I realized he was live, so I went over there. But so I don't know exactly how long the video was, but I went over after the game. I went over after the game myself. But he was cooking. He was there. The parts that I heard 30, 40 minutes I was there, he was getting it in. And he was just telling the truth, bro. I mean, again,
he definitely be going in, and it's the truth. Like people hate to hear it, but it be the truth. And one thing I can always say about you and him, like y'all don't have a problem. Like okay, like the situation with Russ Westbrook, you came with like no, he compliant, da da da. You ain't y'all not stubborn where y'all just gonna keep pounding for no reason.
No. I watched a debauchery on another guy's channel today. I don't even want to give him a shout out because it was so bad, but He does debates and everything over there, man. And it was just sad because they did a debate, and the one guy clearly won. I mean, it was a landslide, y'all. But because he was debating about LeBron James, all the people in the chat, they literally when it was, because the way he do it, he let his panel give their opinion, and the first few panelists were just accurate. Even though they were LeBron James, they like LeBron James, they were just accurate. So, man, you got a landslide, bro. You didn't bring no real facts. You got a whole basketball, and you didn't bring nothing. You got destroyed in this debate. It was LeBron versus Kareem, right, for who's the GOAT. And the guy going for Kareem literally destroyed this dude on LeBron. And this guy was horrible, y'all. I'm sorry, he was just horrible at debate. Horrible, right? This is easily 95-5 just to destroy. But the LeBron James lovers that was in the panel, they literally started making up, like they were giving stats that the other guy didn't. And they were using those stats to say, well, this is why I ain't going to get. Like, hold on, bro. He didn't use that, though. How you going to bring up stats and statistics and opinions that the guy didn't use in the debate and use them to say that the guy won the debate? It was so sad over there, bro. It was a show, bro. It was a freaking show. And I was like, I'm so glad, Ticket got his thing going on. You got your thing. Me and Ticket both going to be over here on the Player's Choice, bro. I solidified that today, Kareem. So starting after January 3rd, the Ask Elder show going to be over there on the Player's Choice. We're finna go in, bro. We finna go in because this is enough of this tomfoolery, man. This generation is lazy and they're sloppy, bro. This is lazy and sloppy. They don't want to put this work in, bro. They don't want to put this work in. They'll put the work in with their fingers, typing in and looking up stats and doing all dumb stuff like that, but they will not get out there on the court and put the work in there and earn something. They want it to be given, and they're all about numbers. That's it, bro. So it's sad, man. It's sad, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Kareem, what's up, y'all? Elder,
what up, bro? How you?
Let me say something, Kareem. I'm gonna tell you something, man. And my patience is going up with Darvin Ham. I'm happy what Elder said, bro. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't know if you peeped after they won the Orlando game. Go back and look at Darvin Ham's post-game press conference. I was so upset after that win because of something Darvin Ham said. He said something that struck me because it was the same thing that Frank Vogel said when the Lakers were losing like this and just losing all them games. And he said, Darvin Ham said, we've rarely practiced this season. I said, what? Bro.
Wow.
And this has always been like a history with LeBron James teams. Them dudes don't, like Elder said, them boogers don't want to practice, bro. And it's like, bro, you have to practice to make practice makes perfect, bro. You have to become excellent at what you do. And listen, I'm not saying that LeBron got to be out there every single possession. No, coach know how you do it. You say, Brian, look, we're gonna have practice on the important stuff. I'm gonna have you out here and we're gonna go through this. You know what I'm saying? But we have to practice, bro. There is no reason whatsoever why the Lakers should not be having practice. You got 20-some losses already on the season. That is an absolute that is an indictment on Darvin Ham to say, bro, you're not doing your job, bro. As a head coach of the team, you have to have those guys in there prepare for the games. If you're not practicing, how the hell is they supposed to be preparing for the game? How are you preparing the team for the game if you're rarely practicing? Go back and listen to the post-game press conference after the Orlando Magic win the other night. He said we rarely practice this season. How you rarely practice, bro? How?
And you lose.
Man, bro, listen. This is the same thing that Frank Vogel said. But this is what the LeBron James system is. Don't practice, self-preservation, control. No. Get your ass out there. We got to go, dog. I'm sorry, man. The great ones, ain't no way you losing all these games. They don't want to practice. Bro, we haven't practiced. Bro, if that's Kobe, Kobe said, hey, Coach said we ain't have, no, hey, Coach, we got to practice tomorrow, dog. No, we got to practice. We out here getting our ass kicked like this?
Yeah.
No, we ain't thinking about no trade, none of that shit. We practicing, bro. And the fact that the Lakers are not practicing, but you're putting out this bad of a product for paying people, bro, that's just disgrace. That is not the Lakers way, bro. That's not the Lakers way, bro. And somebody had to tell the truth about this stuff, bro. Somebody got to tell the truth about it, bro. That is not the
going in.
Huh?
I see you've been going in.
Yeah, bro. I don't like that, bro. Like, respect the game, man. Bro, this is why dudes are able to play this long, because of the simple fact, when you preserving yourself, you're not playing 80-something games, you're not playing 70-something games, and you're not practicing. So this is the reason why these guys are able to play so long. Bro, look at all them other dudes that clocked all them years and played on. Bro, they can barely walk after their career's over with.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You know why? Because they pay the cost. Bro, if this is Pat Riley, but I'm just having 2-hour practices on game day in the morning, shoot around, full tape. Bro, we having 3-hour practice tomorrow. Yeah. We lose like this? There's no way you ain't having practice. Bro, each one of them dudes, look at when LeBron won multiple championships in Miami. You know why? Because them dudes was practicing, bro. Yeah. They was working on their craft. They was doing something to get better. There was no way we not going in this gym and getting this work in, bro. That is an embarrassment that the Lakers are not practicing, bro. That's an embarrassment, bro. Darvin Ham shouldn't even have said that. He'd have been better off not even saying that. But the people behind the scenes know.
Yeah. Let me make a statement on this, man, because it's really tough. And like I've said from day one, I have no issue with LeBron James as a player. His level of success, his greatness. He's the greatest of this era. I give him that. He's won enough to be called that. But the thing I hate about him the most is the way he maneuvers. He is so political about the way he maneuvers. And see, he knows for a fact he has Darvin between a rock and a hard place. Yeah, Darvin can be the coach. I can act like I respect him, but Darvin gonna do what the hell I want to do. Or Darvin ass gonna be the scapegoat. He gonna be the one to look bad. Because let's play this out real quick, right? Let's just say Darvin do make him come to practice. What now? You already got a half motivated LeBron right now. The only motivation he has is to break the record, right? But the players are playing hard a little bit, stuff like that. They're competing because of what Darvin Ham is doing with him. But he's pissed at the Lakers because they're not putting the roster around him to win. So you're getting a half LeBron any freaking ways. Half motivated, I should say. Half motivated LeBron. Once you're on the court, do I think LeBron want to win? Absolutely. Do I think LeBron's going to give max effort to win, though? Hell to the no. He's not, because he's already pissed at the front office. So let's just say Darvin Ham does do that. What do you think LeBron going to do? See, it's these mental mind games that LeBron be playing on the political side. He'll have everybody out here getting pissed at Darvin Ham, which you know the Lakers can't get rid of with a 4-year contract. But he'll have everybody out here turning on Darvin Ham. And the nigga probably will miss even more games. Like tonight, he wouldn't have played. If he's practicing, I guarantee you, this is the back-to-back. Ain't no way in hell you getting LeBron to come out there and play.
I thought he was going to miss tonight.
So LeBron knows this shit, that even though I signed all this, I signed because that benefits me. But I still got all the power. Why? Because I'm a nigga got to get out there on the court. And I got all the people loving me. All I got to do is go out here and put 28 points, 30 points, 33, 35, 38. And guess what folks going to say? Man, LeBron that much closer. He doing everything. Can't nobody else do that. Then they score 25 in their sleep. Let's just keep it real, y'all. They score 25 in their sleep, especially when you're not putting that front on the defensive end. You're saving all your energy for the offensive end, which, again, I don't have an issue with if the roster's right. You should preserve him. You should keep him like that. But LeBron got this nigga between a rock and a hard place. And I'm going to tell y'all this. This is my and I'm going to shut up. This is my speculation because I've been analyzing this for the last few games. I've been watching them close because I hadn't even been watching them. Remember? I went and watched. I personally believe the reason these guys, because it makes no sense for him to start these 4 guards. Makes no sense. The only thing that makes sense is that he's trying to get their trade value up. That's the only thing that makes sense. And the thing is, you can't trade guys that don't have the value if they're not playing. So he's putting Schroeder, trying to get their value up. Just in case that deal comes and they can't turn down, these guys will be easier to do. Because in this lineup, you got Jimmy Butler. Look how big, look how long they are, bro. Tyler Hero, all them guys. It's easy. Just start Brown. Take one of the little guards out and start Brown, and it makes it so much more balanced. But he doesn't. Why? They ain't trying to get rid of Brown. So they want to keep him. But these other guys, they're trying to build up their value. I don't know what y'all see, but that's the only thing from the visual that makes any kind of sense to me why he's doing what he's doing. And I know my guy, Darvin. I know that nigga. He better than this, y'all. A lot of this is hands being tied and having to play the political game because you got the biggest politician. You got the president of politicians on your team. I'm just being honest, bro. You got the president of politicians on your team. I believe that's what's up.
Clutch client? Isn't he part of Clutch?
Say it again now.
I see. Salute, by the way, y'all. Isn't he part of Clutch Sports, ain't it?
He is.
I think that makes more sense of why he's playing that political role because of that clutch. That the Lakers got more clutch people than anybody, than any other team I know. Like
no doubt.
My brother, that's the reason why it's no excuse to complain about the roster because all of them dudes is clutch. It ain't like you bringing dudes from somewhere else. You put all your people on. Now you mad because they not performing?
Exactly.
No,
You have to.
no.
Yeah, hey, my man, you got to understand though how clutch works. There's bodies inside of the body. Like clutch is an entity. You know, they're a family. They call it, right? But there are different levels to the family. Like, let's keep it real. You got your family, and you got a dad, a mom, and you got the children, right? Dad and mom call a family meeting. Maybe mom's living with you too, grandma, whatever. You call a family meeting, everybody's there. That's one part of the family, right? That's the whole clutch. They'll talk to that. But then what happens when mom and dad go into the bedroom? It's just mom and dad. You see what I'm saying? There's different levels of conversation that's taking place between LeBron and old boy and the people that's running clutch than LeBron and all the other players. They ain't privy to that. And I'm telling you, those dudes and that private stuff, they got a whole different agenda than the rest of the guys that's on clutch. They like to get guys in situations where they can make them feel like they're, like they're a bunch of gratitude. Like, oh boy, we bringing you here. Yeah, you make a 6.5, bro, but check this out. You're going to get an opportunity that nobody else in the league is going to give you, which is not true though. Some other team would have gave Lonnie Walker that opportunity, but they got him believing that. Same way they did that with old boy that came over from the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell. I can keep going on and on and on every year. All these dudes, they bring them over and tell them, you finna get the opportunity, even though you're not making the money, you finna get the opportunity to do something you're never gonna do. The stage is the best, it's the biggest, it's the brightest. You come perform, I'm gonna get you paid. Knowing all the well, these guys probably not gonna perform. And they're not gonna get freaking paid. But it still fits the mold of what they're trying to do politically on it. Man, I'm telling you, these dudes are something. The league is going to be glad when LeBron leaves. I mean, they want his money, but they tired of dealing with this. I'm telling you, they want his money that he brings, but they're tired of dealing with all this type of stuff, man. And that's the only thing, the biggest knock I have against LeBron. The way he moves is just too political, but that fits his agenda because his goal is to be the richest athlete, not basketball player, athlete of all time. You know what I'm saying? That's his goal. Now, winning chips, is that cool? Yeah. But that don't necessarily help him get more money in his pocket. You see what I'm saying? And that's the stuff that he's maneuvering for. That's the stuff he's maneuvering for, man. And it's sickening because you got one of the greatest franchises of all time, one of the most valued franchises in sports history. And we are the laughing stock of the league. But he don't give a shit because everything that he needs to get done is getting done, and he making. Name me a player at 38, 39, and 40 years old is going to be making $50 million, bro. Name me a player. You see what I'm saying? The book is set. The book is set, bro. The book is set.
My son was telling me today. He just told me today. He said Trae Young is about to probably come public about getting a trade and saying that they may try to push him to the Lakers. Cause he heard it. He got like people. Cause I told you, he'd be working in the Philadelphia and shit. And he's saying Trae Young and the coach bumping heads, and he about to come public saying that he want to get moved.
They've been saying they want a dynamic guard to go with Anthony Davis in the future. That's why Zach LaVine name came up and all that stuff. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a lot of guys trying to angle to get there for all different kind of reasons. The problem is actually getting them there. Because the shit costs money. It costs money, and you need them to comply. Is he a clutch client?
I don't know, but they said
I don't think he's a clutch client. But if
they said him and what's his name bumping heads, and he just sat out tonight. They said I don't think he have a real injury. He don't. Wow. They said him and the coach
would have to be for Russ. I mean, it would have to be for Russ if you trade him. I mean, you're not trading Anthony Davis because what you need him for then.
Now, I don't think it's going to happen, but I think that what's going on is I think that they're going to end up firing the coach.
That's sad, bro.
They love trading Atlanta.
But Atlanta, I'm here, Kareem. You know that. I'm here. Let's just keep it a buck. Atlanta is probably one of the most disloyal franchises, fan-wise, in America, bro. You go to an Atlanta game, I guarantee you, when the favorite teams come in, you see twice as many of those teams' jerseys than you do the home team.
Hey,
Elder, so when you really look at it, you got a small.
It's like that. What? It's like that here in Charlotte, Elder. The Hornets. I'm in Charlotte, bro. It's like that here all the time, man.
But you got it, bro. You really got to be in and see it. It's the worst in Atlanta. It's literally whatever. West or whatever East. When the Celtics come in, you're gonna see twice as many Celtics jerseys. Lakers come in, it's Lakers East. It's sad, bro. They ain't loyal here. You got a small group of people that's loyal. Like if you got a 20,000 seat arena, you may have, no lie to me, you may have 6,000 or 7,000 people loyal to Atlanta. The rest of them boogers is either half of them casual and the 25% loyal, 25% casual. The other 50 is there to see their team. It's ridiculous, bro. So I ain't tripping on Atlanta, man. I ain't tripping on Atlanta.
What happened with Trae Young and the coach? You heard anything?
From what I heard a couple weeks ago, there was like some frictions between like some minutes restriction they were trying to do for Trae Young because he's pretty much been taking up a lot of shots. And like I think like 2-3 seasons ago, him and John Collins had a little issue going on too, where they was trying to like look at some trades to get rid of John Collins. So like the coach,
Atlanta's stupid. Stupid. They need to move Trae, and I'm gonna tell you why.
He said Trae is clutch client.
You got old school coach. Hold on, you got an old school. He is a clutch client. You got an old school coach.
Shake my head.
You got an old school coach. You got a couple old school players on their team. The problem they have is they know that the way Trae plays, they can't win. You're not winning with a guy like that. I've been telling y'all that for decades. You cannot win chips with this guy. And the worst thing that happened is they looked up and got to the Eastern Conference Finals. Because that made them think they were better than what they really were.
Exactly. But
that gave them false sense of hope. That was fool's gold. And now they're paying for it. But the problem is they think Trae is the draw. He's not. You don't have a loyal draw. They're going to be loyal to any fan there. Them 6,000-7,000 people that you got getting season tickets, they're going to do them anyway. They're going to buy him anyway. So I would move him because these guys know the way he's playing, he's putting up stats. He's looking good. He's going to get accolades, but they ain't going to win a damn thing. And that's why they're trying to look, bro, you young. Listen and change this, curve this, and we can win. And he's so salute my brother. And he's so spoiled and he's so entitled right now. He ain't trying to listen. And think about this: if he clutch, who you think in his ear? You got old boy Rich Paul all in this here. No, we got the power, bro. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna do what we want them to do, or they can move me. And he probably don't want to be in Atlanta anyway. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
On that Trey Young joint, it just said, I'm here in Atlanta, Reno. What's that? Oh, this DC.
Salute, my brother.
Salute.
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, I hear you talk.
Yeah, he going in and out. I think
they're saying that he's not a leader. That Trey Young not a leader. And what happened with Nate McMillan and Trey Young was he wanted Trey Young to come to shoot around. Trey Young thought that he was above that. And long story short, guys, in a nutshell, his teammates don't respect Trey as a leader. He be doing some things as if he above the team. And that's kind of rubbing off an old school coach in a way like, hey, you shouldn't be doing none of that. So, and then they fast forward backwards where he got to it with John Collins about Trey Young passing the ball around as a team, and it's all about Trey. Trey's all about Trey. There's no leadership in that. So I think if I'm the Hawks, I will move on for Trey. I know he's a young icon, but he's not there. He's not that leader, and you want that leadership in Atlanta. It's all about self, and he hasn't proven nothing. He hasn't done nothing to get that type of treatment. He hasn't done anything.
But you know what's crazy? It double back that I'm not saying it's the same, but it's funny you saying he don't want to practice and stuff, and that's the same thing Ticket and Elder saying that LeBron don't want to practice. Maybe that's a clutch thing, you think? I don't know. Like, what's going on with people don't want to practice?
There was, in the old school, what you would do when a player got older, but he was still performing on a high level, what you would do is certain times give them the option. You see what I'm saying? It just wasn't always that way. See, you didn't have to do that with the Kobe's and the Jordans, and these guys wanted to win, so they wanted to be at practice. But it was a benefit for an older player that was still putting in the work, and you didn't want to wear his body down. So it made sense. But to never practice, that's retarded. How do you get better? How do you really, truly get better and you're never practicing? That was just a benefit that like older stars got that was still playing at a high level to try to preserve their body a little bit. But look at it. Even in that, you go back and look at the history. Them boogers still played 82 games doing that. They still play high-level games. You got guys want these benefits, and they ain't even playing 60 games a year. I'm telling you, this, like Ticket was saying, this is why these guys can play longer. They're not playing. Go look at the minutes. Go look at the games played. Go look. It's sad that guys can play. Hold on. It's really sad that guys can play 20 years, and then they're supposed to be great in their era. But when you compare them to the guy that's the past year, he only played 13. He only played 12. Think about it. We got guys like LeBron playing 20 that we got to compare to Jordan who played 15, Magic who played 13, what's the name? Bird who played 12. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's sad. You got to get 20 years of service to even match it. And it's just sad, man. It's really they cheat the game. They cheating the game.
We miss you, Kobe. Ain't nothing like
you.
They
cheating the game, bro.
Fighting them. We miss you, Kobe.
So like when
practice fighting cats.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That's why I say you never have to worry about the Lakers getting players. For one, it's one of the biggest draws because of the location of it, the notoriety of it, the fanfare of it. Stars. This is why I read off the list the last time. A couple times I was on here. The stars always want to go to the Lakers, bro. It's just the biggest stage in NBA basketball. Now you got these agents that, because they have the flexibility and the options to maneuver the way they do, they're trying to figure out ways to get them there. They are. The ones that don't want to play with LeBron still want to come. The ones that do want to play with LeBron still want to come. LA going to be fine, I'm telling you. They're going to be fine when it comes to stars. Now, will they win? I don't think so. With this ownership, I don't think they'll win. Because one thing I give LeBron is smart. I can't take that from that brother.
Do you want to read this comment right here?
Yeah, I'll read it. That brother's smart. He said, Tony Bass, appreciate you, brother. He said, Trae has done nothing wrong. Why would he give 100% for a roster that can't compete?
I disagree.
Wow. My brother, hey, my brother. Think about you on your job. You're getting paid. Hold on. You're getting paid to do, I do too. You're getting paid to do your job, right? So you finna give a half effort because you got other teammates, other workplaces not doing their job. Let them get fired. Because what's gonna end up happening, all your ass is gonna get fired. And people say, well, your crypto period is not like a regular job. Yeah, it is a regular job. He's getting a paycheck. The nigga's a W-2 employee just like you. He's just making a lot more zeros. You don't not give the effort because the roster can't compete. Here's the thing. There's a ton of freaking talent on that roster.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I saw people in here saying that roster
got the
trash.
game tonight.
You are a lie and the truth ain't in you. That's fine. I understand that. But that roster is deep. That roster has a lot of talent. But if you have a leader that don't comply and wants to do his own damn thing, nobody's going to follow you. Who's going to follow you, bro? And that's why they look trash. Man, they swap out. Man, I'm telling you this right now, and I hope it happens. Let them trade Trae Young for what's his name? Russell Westbrook. Watch how good Atlanta looks. Because Russ gonna come. He gonna play. He gonna lead. And them bookers will get behind him. They'll get behind him.
I agree.
Watch how much better Atlanta look if they do something stupid like this and trade and get a Russ over there at the point. Watch. And you know how I feel about Russell Westbrook running the team. They ain't going to win, but they're going to look a lot better and they're going to win more games.
But one thing, Russ going to play. And see, I agree.
Russ going to play hard.
I asked you to read that, Eldon. I knew most are going to agree with us because we got this old school way with us. I hate this.
It's just fact, though.
Why shouldn't he, because they got trash roster, he get paid $200 million, so because he don't like the roster, he shouldn't give 100%. That's a wrong message as a leader.
Hey, Kareem, that goes to what we were saying. Oh, you didn't hear it over on tickets, bro. This is the mentality of the new guys. I ain't playing hard. You ain't doing what I want you to do, so I ain't gonna play hard. Wow, you're being paid to do something, and you're literally saying because they're not doing theirs, I'm not gonna do mine. Whatever happened to lead by example? Eliminate the excuses. That's what leaders do. Man, that's why I'm with Ticket. And y'all know how I feel about KD as a leader, but I give shout-outs to KD right now. Because he said, get this bum out of here, man. I don't care what kind of accolades he got. He ain't doing enough for us to win. I want more drills. I want more practice. I want more plays. I want to win. Get me a guy. And look what they're doing now. Jock Bond come in, old school, play defense, hard nose. These bookers on what? 12 games? How many games Brooklyn don't won, y'all? How many they won in a row?
They're on like a 10-game winning streak, I think.
The
only thing that changes is the coach, bro. The only thing changes is the coach. And he was the true leader. He was supposed to be the true leader.
We got 80 likes, Elder. How we get 80 likes to almost 300 people?
Bro, I have no idea what the hell is going on over here, man. 80 likes? Are y'all serious?
I need y'all to start talking about him. I know it's early. I ain't trying to be panicked.
Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. What's going on?
Reem, his situational type calls, like as adjustments, I know he ain't working with a full deck of cards, but he's starting to give me a little bit of
issue
on his coaching.
Elder and Ticket talked about Ham.
He's getting me nervous. Ticket's a little upset with Ham, but I understand the political conundrum Ham is in. You see what I'm saying? I understand it. And this being your first time as a coach, this is why LeBron like guys like this. You can control these dudes. Mm-hmm. Think about it. The one coach that LeBron couldn't control, guess what he got, though? The most chips he ever got in his life. He couldn't control Spoelstra. He couldn't control Pat Riley. Yeah, but Pat they got him two chips. He couldn't control them. All these other coaches he wants to control.
Tyronn Lue. I knew it, bro. That's the Lakers.
Tyronn, hey, bro, the Lakers didn't want to pay. They didn't want to pay Tyronn.
I knew it, bro.
Because they didn't have. You know why? They ain't had a commitment from LeBron, and they don't want Ty Lue as a coach without LeBron. At that time, think about it. Before Ty Lue had a little bit of success with the Clippers, he didn't have that on his resume. So what was the narrative of him? Well, he's LeBron. His success came from LeBron. You see what I'm saying? So the Lakers didn't want to pay him like he was a coach that he said, I'm a championship coach. I deserve this. And they like, no, bro, your championship came from LeBron. So if LeBron commit, we'll commit to you. LeBron hadn't committed, they weren't committing to him. Bro, I'm telling you, Brian Jackson,
we would never
I know people are frustrated with this full guard thing, but the only thing that makes logical sense to me is that the Lakers are actually trying to get these guys' trade value up so that if a trade does become available they can do it. It makes no sense to do anything like it. That makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. And I know Darvin better than this. I know for a fact he's better than this basketball-wise. That's the upper management move. I guarantee it.
But did y'all see the reports that the Lakers they were hesitant to make moves now because they made previous mistakes? Like, even I was reading what's his name, Jovan Buha or something like that, and it was saying that the Westbrook trade was a bad trade, and the Lakers don't want to make like a trade right.
Yeah, I've seen that.
My brother, we understand that. That's what we're talking about. We understand that.
Desperate.
But the Lakers have also said this, that if that home run deal comes, they interested. Remember, they want to do that. They still want these home run deals. That's what the Lakers are about. So what are we talking about? We're talking about a guy like Trae Young. Would that not be a home run deal?
Yep.
That's about to force his way out. You still got to give Atlanta something they want to make these salaries work. You see what I'm saying? If that deal goes down, I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying you have to put yourself in a position to say this guy has value. Oh boy, hadn't scored double figures all year. I think he's scored double figures in the last 3 or 4 games, has he not? What's his name? The point guard, Beverly. Has he not scored double? He hadn't scored more than 7 points all year. They getting him out there showing he's more than just defense. They got him out there. They got him and Schroeder out there guarding 6'9", 6'10" guys, bro. You telling me that's not going to be attractive for a team that would use them? Hold on, for a team that would use them properly. You see what I'm saying? They would use them properly. The only thing that makes sense to me is they're building up these guys' trade value so that if a team say, "Hey, I do this deal, but I need you to throw Schroeder in," they're gonna do it. I need to do this deal, but the little side thing is, hey, we actually like Bev, throw him in. You see what I'm saying? It's that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Only thing that makes sense. Nothing else makes sense to me.
We just look desperate. We are a desperate team, and other teams know that. So regardless,
I think the Lakers stand pat and just wait for the offseason. That's just me,
bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all gonna regret that. Y'all gonna regret that bring Trae to LA stuff. You gonna regret that.
So who?
You're gonna regret that. What? You're gonna regret that bring Trae to LA.
No, I don't want to.
You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it because he's small, he's tiny, and he doesn't play any defense. And let me show y'all. Tonight was a struggle. Tonight was a struggle. Well, go look at the Lakers game. They really ain't had a problem scoring the ball, y'all. That's not their issue. That's not their issue. You forget the shots that Trae take, somebody else ain't getting. Name it LeBron, name it AD. They ain't gonna take all the shots from the scrub guys. They're not. Right. I'm telling you, Trey Young doesn't put the Lakers in any greater position to win a championship. He doesn't. Nope. He's just a bigger name, and he's a guard that they want, a flashy guard that can go with AD. They would love to see him and AD in the pick and roll. But you ain't winning with them. You're not winning with them dudes, bro. You're not.
Shots. They said the coach want to put the ball more in the DeJounte Murray hands because Trey should have court shots. He's a chuck.
DeJounte Murray is more of a traditional old school point guard.
Two-way
big.
defense.
He plays defense. He runs the show. He controls the pace. He scores. He's still a great scorer. But when you got Trae chucking shots, he ain't gonna get the opposite that he needs. Hey, send me Murray. Bump that. I would give me Murray. I take Murray over him.
Need a third star, bro.
Well, you know what? Hold on. That's what I hope. Hey, that's what I hope. That's what I hope happens. I hope they say no, we can't move Trae, and then they say, well, we got to move Murray because they ain't getting along. Give me Murray over him.
No,
that's the thing. Now we got a shot.
It's the
we got a shot.
It's the coach.
You put Murray on that team for Russ? Oh my God. Oh my God. And then they have to give us more players because Murray don't even make close to what Russ made. So to make that deal work money wise, they got to throw in some more players. I give up both them picks in a heartbeat for Murray on this team. And whatever guys you want to throw, give me your wings that you don't think is good. That's all I would ask them for. Throw them in. The guys you don't want. Who you don't want. Just give them to me. I don't care. Marjanovic, don't matter. Hunter, whoever. I don't care who you don't want. Give me who you don't want. I got Murray. Shoot. But telling me the Lakers ain't a better team? Shoot.
His beef with the coach, not Murray. Him and the
No. Kareem. His beef is with the coach, and the team backs the coach. So the players got beef with that nigga too. The players got beef with him too. That's what the report that came out. I heard that a couple of weeks ago. When he remember when he gave him the option, hey, you either come to shoot around or you come off the bench or don't come. And then remember he didn't come to the game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? No, I'm saying this happened like a week or so ago, 2 weeks ago. He gave him the option. The coach gave him the option. He said, look, you either coming off, since you ain't coming to shoot around, you either coming off the bench or don't show up at the game. And he didn't show up at the game.
He didn't show up.
And the players said then, no, we back the coach. The players they got issues with this dude, bro.
It's gonna be interesting.
But when you got a selfish dude that's got a political angle trying to do whatever, he's probably I wouldn't be surprised if Trae just trying to get out of there. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
maybe he's just trying to get out of there.
Hey, Reem, the president of the Hawks stepped down. Larry Fields is the interim president type running operations of basketball. So what I'm saying is, before it gets to Trae as an organization, they know they're desperate. So basically, what I'm saying is, it's always going to be the coach than the players. They're going to fight Nick Million. You know that.
Angie, this game was sad because the turnovers cost the Lakers today. Second chance points, nobody to rebound the ball, and the turnovers. That's it. That's what cost us today. We were necking. We were block to block with these dudes. But look at the turnovers, y'all. Look at the turnovers and look at the offensive rebounds. That's all you got to look at. And that's the things that cost us. Now, if you got real wings, you got less turnovers, you got more rebounds. This thing ain't hard, bro. I would love for them to say, we done with you, DeJounte Murray. You can't work with him and get rid of him and come bring him to the Lakers. Man, I would love that, bro. Woo, I would love that. He fits the Lakers well.
Nick T, thanks for the donation, Nick T. He said Murray and Collins for Westbrook.
I would do that, bro. Hey, and give up both picks. I would do that. I'd give up both picks. I'm serious. I would give up. My thing is, they probably want more than that because what did they give up for DeJounte Murray? Didn't they give up like three or four picks?
3 picks.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. But again, well, it just depends on the player getting back. I would do that in a heartbeat, bro. I would do that now we got the size and some rebounding and scoring we need, and we got some defense. Because honestly, I think a coach like Darvin Ham can get a guy like Jason Collins to play better defense. I do. I think
the question, as far as I think what we need, I do like the way Gabriel and Thomas Bryant been playing. So I like them. I'm just we're missing something. I just have to put my hand on.
Thomas Bryant, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Thomas Bryant is. I love him. I think he's a good player, but right now playing him in the starter's role, that's not. He's not. Bro, they call him out defensively. They search him out. He's horrible defensively, bro. I'm sorry. Now, boy's a decent defender. He's just not as wise, so he's gonna make stupid fouls, Gabriel and all that. So that's their biggest issue. They struggle. They get the effort and the energy, so they getting 50-50 balls, all that, but they are bad defensively, bro. Because one, it's literally IQ on one, and the other one he just can't move good enough. So that's why you see they kept putting him in pick and roll today, bro. They're gonna any good team, they're gonna bring out your weakness and make you adjust. And the Lakers don't have nothing to adjust to. If you got Thomas Bryant out there getting cooked, what you adjusting to? You gonna bring in Damon Jones? He got zero trust in Damon Jones, bro.
Yeah, he don't like Damon Jones. He's a bad picker.
He got zero. Again, I just, bro, it's just we got to have size. We need AD back. And like I said, I would get another serviceable big. And if I'm trading Russ, because I'm getting 2 or 3 players, I'm looking to get another serviceable big. Either a starting center or a quality backup that can come in there. The AD don't have to bang with them centers. Because AD, didn't they say AD coming back the middle of January? Did y'all hear that? Did they say coming back the middle of January?
Middle of January.
Yeah. So that's literally 2 weeks. But how bad will we be though? How bad will we be? What are we, 6 or 7? What are we, 7 games under 500 right now? 6 games? Anybody know? 6, 7 games under 500?
What are we?
Will we be 10? Will we be 12?
We're
will we be 10 or 12 games under 500?
We're 7 games.
We're 7 games. We're 7 games under 500, bro. How bad, how deep will we be? You get 10, 12, 14, 15 games, bro, it's over.
I'll trade for Nas Reed.
I thought the report, my brother said 6 weeks CD. I thought the report said he'd be back in the middle of January. I didn't hear the 6 weeks. I heard middle of January.
Middle of January, yeah.
Yeah, did you right? I can't even pronounce your name. Schmidt Originals. You right. He's just unplayable. Damon Jones, he looks 2 steps slow and he just looks out of place, boy. And again, think about it. A player like Damon Jones would really benefit from practice, y'all. He's the guy that's going to get better. Scott Anderson said those guys are the guys that'll get better with practice, and they're not practicing, so these guys got no chance, bro. They got 0 chance.
Yo, that's the key. That's a big right there. What you just said about a guy like Damon Jones, because he did headlights. He need practice. Because think of Sacramento. He played good last year for Sacramento.
He did.
He started. He's knocking down threes and all that. If you look at the last month, he averaged 11.7 rebounds.
Hey, Reem, who said that they don't be practicing? Who said that?
Darvin Ham. He said that after they beat Orlando in the press conference or something. He mentioned how they don't practice or something. Ticket said.
I gotta look that up. Myself.
Well, he said something, brought it up. It's like, we don't, or we ain't had many practices this year. He said something to the effect about practice. So that's what ticket off, because again, it's a common thing. You heard it from him. You heard it from the coach. Yeah. The coach we had before him. You heard it from players that play with him in Cleveland. They just don't practice. And if you can't practice, you can't get better, bro. It's gonna be very, very hard for you to get better.
Here come Baller's life with this LeBron stuff, because he averaged almost 30 a year.
LeBron deserves at most 5% of the blame for this year.
Wasted year.
It's not nobody actually, Baller's life, nobody's actually like putting the blame in. We're just saying this is bad. When you're a team that's freaking 21 losses already this year, you need to be practicing. Period. Point blank. And the only reason they're not practicing is because of LeBron. So that's 5% right there. Them not practicing, giving them 0 chance of getting better and getting more continuity on that court. And get guys that are struggling, guys that are struggling getting better. That's 5%.
30 points a game.
That's all they care about. The LeBron lovers love that, bro, because again, all they care about is him personally. If he is shining, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of these LeBron people, I'm telling you right now, I'm serious. The people that really love LeBron, if they had a choice and say, hey, look, LeBron gonna have a mediocre game, but the team gonna get a win. Or LeBron gonna ball out, but they're gonna lose. They're gonna choose LeBron balling out. And that shows you the difference from our ear and this ear. We cared about winning. The game is to win. These bookers just want to be entertained. It's like watching a play. They don't give a flip about wins. They don't give a flip about putting in the work. They don't care about none of that. This is why when you talk to some of these people and they talk about, well, this is why they try to diminish the 6-0 with Michael Jordan. When you go into the GOAT conversation, they don't want to talk about 6-0. That means nothing to them. And they literally tell you that's a weak argument if that's why you're saying he's the GOAT. Think about that, y'all. Literally stop for a second. Clear your mind and think. They say if you bring up the fact that Jordan is 6-0, and that's part of the reason why that's one of the main reasons why he's the GOAT, that's a weak argument. The man has been perfect in finals, and that's a weak argument for the GOAT? Bro, this generation is on something, bro. I'm telling you, they on something, and it's lazy, and it's just sad, man. It's so sad. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. I don't know what to say. Go ahead and cook, my brother. There with the M. What's your name, bro? The brother with the M right there below. What's your name? That's who?
DC.
Oh, is DC fitted?
Yeah.
Oh, he got an M.
I don't know.
All right. He must be doing. It's just sad, man. It's just sad.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Guys like this is what Andrew Bernard said. She's right. She said, also, I think Damon Jones would benefit from a leader like Rondo. I agree. Rondo give them guys confidence.
Yeah.
You talk to him, listen, I'm gonna give you the ball right here, and this is that.
Y'all, Broham 92. I just, it's amazing how when we had these conversations, we can't be realistic. The blinders are so strong with y'all when it comes to this dude. Are you serious? All y'all think, look what you said. We're gonna score 10. It's all about scoring, right?
Who's saying
basketball? This brother in the thing, Broham 92 in the chat room. I'm reading it. But his response to what we're saying is what y'all want LeBron to do: score 10 and then go to the bench.
I know.
Listen. Score 10, go to the bench. Score 10, go to the bench. Why is it about scoring? Basketball has many phases to it. The number one phase for a guy like that should be leadership. You got good leaders do whatever they got to do to get the best out of their players. This is why I have respect for guys like Jordan and Kobe. I don't care that people thought Jordan was an a-hole.
What's up, huh?
Those guys that played for him, they got the job done or they didn't stay. And guess what? They won. They won. Kobe, same way. Push you to the max. But guess what? They won. And that's what basketball is about. These new age folk, I'm telling you, they do not care about winning. They don't care about winning at all. Winning is irrelevant.
Yeah, let's
Herm, you breaking up, bro. You got can't get Herm, you breaking up, bro. We can't understand you. Maybe get a new connection, bro. Maybe come back in.
Chill out, Elder.
I'm saying that. No, what you gotta do
when it's connection. He right.
That's what you do. You go out and come back in when it's messed up. You got to go out and come back in. Yeah, that's the best way to get it.
I've been following you too, Elder, on your channel. I don't know if you see my DC comment on your thing, your page.
Oh, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
I got you.
Salute.
I've been following you, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
What's up, Cook Sports Mob? Salute, my brother.
Salute. My boy Reg Dog, what up?
That's right. California.
Salute,
Hollywood Ring was out there with Reg Dog. Hollywood Ring out there shining bright. You feel me? Walking to your boy, Kevin Johnson.
That's right.
Man out there. I seen Ring. I said, look at Ring.
Hey, King Real. That's not realistic, brother. Because they couldn't have paid. He said that the starting lineup could have been Ingram, Clarkson, Kuz, Randall, and Zubac. You can't pay all them dudes. You got to understand, all them dudes, you wouldn't have been able to pay them.
That's a fact.
When it comes time to re-up them, you wouldn't have been able to pay them. You go back and look at some of these guys, bro. You wouldn't have been able to pay them dudes. Because what happened, oh boy.
But I would have paid somebody to just have the Lakers wait to get AD.
Let me see his what. Embiid wasn't available.
Even
with that lineup, hold on. Even with this lineup, if you got Ingram, Clarkson, Kuz, Randall, and Zubac, you ain't winning with that, bro. And you got Caruso, Josh Hart, and Larry Nance come off the bench. I'm sorry, they decent, but you ain't winning with that. You're not winning the NBA with that right there. I don't think so. Y'all think that team wins? Ingram, Clarkson, Kuzma, Randall, and Zubac?
Yeah.
No. First off, you got three guys. You got three guys there. No. You got three guys that really need the ball in their hand to be effective. Ingram, Clarkson, and Randall. They all need the ball in their hand to be effective. They all do. I don't see you winning with that team.
Yeah, I'm good.
You may scrap up. You may be in the playoffs, but you ain't winning with that.
What's up, Herm? Talk to us,
Herm, you good now? You good, Herm?
Y'all hear me, bro?
A little bit.
Yeah, I hear me.
Kind of breaking up. Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say, man, we know where it boiled down to. Jenny Buzz don't care. LeBron don't care. All Jenny Buzz was worried about this season. We gonna make sure LeBron break the record is gonna be in the Lakers uniform, and LeBron, that's his main focus. It is what it is. But it is, y'all. It's not about winning. It's not about that, because if it was, you would have seen, the last four, if it was about winning, why LeBron took the max, if it was about winning. Imagine if LeBron would have took a little pay cut. Yeah, I could have went out there and got some motherfuckers.
Talk to me, Herm.
No.
A couple
like
of
Who? Hold
decent
on.
role
Hey,
players.
Herm.
to
We
me.
over the cap. Herm, we over the cap. Who?
No, I was talking.
I told y'all at the end of last year. I told you at the end of last year the Lakers was not. I told you LeBron was gonna sign, no matter what. It didn't matter what happened. Didn't matter what was moving forward. I told you he was gonna resign. That's what he
No,
did.
he's saying he had to go for the max. He came out winning.
Again, my
He
brother.
had to go
Hold
for
on,
the max.
my brother. We are over the salary cap, way over. So how much would you have gave LeBron, and how much would you have had? I mean, you gonna give him $20 million? He gonna take 20? So you got $10 million to spend? That's it. That's what y'all saying. You see what I'm saying? Again, he gonna take that max. He had already put it out there that because he took $1 million discount. People don't understand that. They act like in Miami those guys took a huge discount. They didn't. They all discounted. They all took $1 million discount. That's it.
Why
$1 million
didn't pull
bucks,
it?
dog. 1
Why
million.
didn't pull a Tim Duncan?
And
Why
he
didn't
said
pull a
because
Tim
of
Duncan?
I know what I'm saying. He said, LeBron said, because of the stature I'm at, I'm never taking another discount. I'm going to make max. And he kept to his word. Again, if you're about being the richest athlete of all time, you don't care about all that. And again, he don't care about winning. And guess what he'll do? To distract everybody? Well, Kobe didn't do that in his last days. Let's keep it real, bro. Lakers wasn't trying to win no championships in Kobe's last days either. Kobe was still hurt coming off. I mean, he was hurt. He wasn't the same player coming off that Achilles. And they didn't put a championship team around him because why waste the roster? Why waste the money on a roster that you can't win with when the superstar not there? So again, what LeBron wants is pay me mine because I'm performing at a high level, and then put the guys around me, pay the max money to give me a chance to win. And what Lakers are saying is we already did that and it didn't work. It was a debacle. We were one of the worst teams in the league. Didn't even we were 11th, 12th. Didn't even come close to making the playoffs. So it's a shit show. And I've always said either go all in and do what LeBron tell you to do, or don't give him nothing. You got to be either Cleveland or you got to be Miami. Miami didn't give him shit. They still got 2 chips.
Go with that Kobe
Hey,
versus LeBron.
No, we ain't going there, bro. It ain't no comparison.
Elder, we knew what was Jenny Bus on. All Jenny Bus wanted to make sure we need to secure LeBron. So if we do break that record, it's gonna be in the Laker uniform. That's all Jenny Bus was worried about.
That's all she cared about.
She wasn't
Now
worried
she
about
got
shit else.
And the rumors, y'all heard the little rumblings that LeBron thinking about possibly leaving and he could be going somewhere at the end of this summer. All that, great, do it, bro. My thing is this. This will be the if you're really that pissed at the Lakers, this will be the perfect time for you to actually do it. It would. It will be the perfect time for you to do it. You're playing at a high level. Teams are going to still value you and think they can win with you. And I gave one of my guys, I gave him a whole list of teams. I probably had 6, 7 teams on there.
I want to hear it.
I gave 6, 7 teams who'll be interested in LeBron.
Oh,
teams, and we'll give Cleveland. We already know this, right? Miami did not, say that the key is still under the rug, LeBron, just last year. So we know Miami would take him back. You know the Knicks would love to have LeBron.
Cleveland would take him.
Hey, I already said Cleveland. You got OKC. Is a team that I know. And now here, bro. Why do you think LeBron said what he said last year? When he started pumping up the OKC front office dude, I forgot his name, and then he talked about Josh Giddey. That's how they talk, bro. He's telling them, I'd love to come there and play. And believe you me, if OKC has the opportunity to get LeBron, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Now you know where the attention gonna be in OKC because he's still the face of the league. He's still the face of the league. OKC would have the most TV games next year. They would. Sam Presti, yeah. He pumped up Sam Presti and then talked about how good Josh Giddey was. You know what that means? If you do trade for me, don't trade Josh Giddey. I need him here with me. I want to play with him. Then I'm going to tell you a sneaky team. I'm going to tell you a sneaky team that will come in, especially if this year stays the way it's been. Let Golden State have another crash here this year. I guarantee they get in the bid if he becomes available. Guarantee it. Another team that'll take him, Phoenix. Phoenix would love to have him there. That's exactly what they're missing. They're missing a 3. That's exactly what they're missing. Bro, I'm telling you. Him playing at this level, putting up 30 a game, all those teams let him become available. All those teams would be interested. All of them would. All of them would. And I'm like, good. Maybe we can get some picks back for this book. Send some picks. Send some players and picks. I'm with it. I don't smoke at all. Schmidt, whatever your name is. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. What's the smoking part? You don't think all those teams I just named wouldn't be interested in LeBron? Okay, T.
All
Smith,
of them would.
you come in
All
here.
of them would.
Why? He said never OKC. You tell me why. How close is OKC to winning? You got an opportunity to get LeBron in on literally a year contract. Because don't forget, it's an option year on that last year. He don't have to stay. You won't take that money. You don't take that notoriety. You ain't winning next year, no way. And then hold on. You got all those picks that you can't do shit with. Let's keep it real. You got what? 40 picks? They got 40 picks in the next 5 years. You can give up a couple of them picks and a bunch of contracts you don't want. You really don't want to pay. Guess how your books look, and you still got a whole bunch of young talent and a whole bunch of picks after LeBron leave after a year. Or you may get lucky, use those picks and get LeBron's son. Now you got a year or two with that, bro. And they're going to compete. I'm going to tell you right now, look how they're competing right now. You had LeBron on that team, you don't think OKC would compete on a greater level? Man, stop it. OKC would take that book in a heartbeat. Totally change their franchise around. They'll take him in a heartbeat. Hey, you know what, Allen? You're correct. I don't know about the Boston thing, but I do agree that the Sixers would be interested, and I agree that Dallas would potentially. I know Dallas definitely would be interested. Sixers is definitely they on that level like Golden State to me. They're the sneaker team to me. Boston, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling Boston. I'm not feeling that at all. I'm not feeling Boston at all. Nope. Somebody tell me why those teams wouldn't be interested. We can wait.
I definitely think Philly, if they not, because Philly want to win bad. That's my son.
Yeah.
That's my son. It's my son right here.
You don't think Golden State would go after him, bro? If they have a disastrous season, they don't even make the playoffs. You don't think they would be interested in LeBron if he became available? When he already got here and praised how he would love to play with Curry?
Hold up, my bad. My boy Nick T got a question. LD, read it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Nick T, appreciate the super chat, my brother. Appreciate it. He said LeBron had to take a max because players' union want him to get as much as possible to help other players' new contracts. Stop it. I get what you're saying. That's the excuse he used.
Stop it.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that's political BS, bro. LeBron taking his max. If he took less money, it did not hurt. If that's the case, they wouldn't let Harden do it. They wouldn't even let him do it. Again, they do want the stars making it, but at 38 years old, you can't justify not giving a 38-year-old a max deal that didn't make the playoffs and was one of the laughing stocks of the league the year before. He is the one that actually could have said, I need to take a pay cut so that we can win. And the players union couldn't have said a word. You understand what I'm saying? Philly made the playoffs last year. Bro, come on. That's political BS. Don't believe that dumb stuff, bro. That's what casuals believe when they read that shit. That ain't true. They do want that. They do want all max guys. Don't turn money down. Because you start turning money down, what's going to end up happening? They're going to use that against you. Not a 38-year-old LeBron. Can you imagine that in a negotiation? LeBron took a pay cut. Nigga, 38. Man, shut up. They won 12 games that year. Man, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Any agent would look at the team like, did y'all really say that? It would literally be disrespectful in negotiations, bro. No, that's political. That's just political.
But
that's political.
But Doc, when LeBron, they could still get women out of LeBron wouldn't affect that because you can't trade Bron to the end of the season. He not talking about trading Bron right now. He said the end of the season.
Yeah, you can't trade him now. Yeah, you have to do it at the end of the season. He's not eligible before trade deadline, so he cannot be traded during this season.
So
but in the summer,
it don't affect them.
Yeah, this summer. Oh boy, I mean, bro. If LeBron is really pissed at the Lakers and leaves, it's gonna be crazy. Go ahead, my brother.
Hey, Elden and Kareem. Why nobody just don't want to believe that? Yes, we know LeBron one of the best to ever play, but why guys don't want to believe that this nigga didn't really care about winning this season? Why niggas don't want to realize that, man? They acted like it's a crime to say that he don't care about winning. He don't. He clearly doesn't. When you not practicing,
Herm.
when you not setting the tone,
let me read this. I want to read this.
Herm, why do you think that he don't care about winning?
bro. Like,
I don't think.
for
I
instance, when
think
you not practice, when you got your, yeah, go ahead, L. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I've talked about that already. I said that LeBron ain't motivated. There's a difference from wanting to win and being motivated to win. He ain't getting what he wants from the Lakers to be competitive on that court, so he's not getting a full max effort from it. When he's on that court, do I believe he wants to win? Absolutely. I really do. I believe that 100%. When he's out there playing, he wants to win. But do I think he's willing to give a max effort to get that win? Absolutely not. And that's the difference. Now let me read this real quick. Reread 22005. I want to hit on this.
Philip, I think
I don't know if that's a
Iverson
woman,
type
man.
stuff.
I don't know who that is there, but I don't know if that's a woman or a man.
So
But he says, I'm sure the title of the video was Lakers losing again. Now all of a sudden it's about LeBron potential trade and can't even happen this season. I'm sick of y'all. Can't talk about, I think they're supposed to be shit else but LeBron. Well, first off, bro, we're talking about the Lakers, and we've talked about more than just LeBron's trade. That's where we're at right now. And again, we're
Jenny
Laker
Buzz
channel.
get most of the blame
This
anyway.
is a Laker channel. So what the hell else you want to? You want to actually talk about the game tonight? Is that what you want to talk about? Is that what you want to talk about? We can talk about it, brother. Is that what you want to talk about? We can talk about that. Lamont, there was zero ether earlier. Guarantee it wasn't no slight ether, bro. Y'all niggas living in a fantasy land. There was zero ether, bro.
What are you talking
Y'all
about?
niggas he talking about that's the channel. I didn't give that's the channel I was talking about earlier since he come over talking shit. But he's talking about sorry for the slight ether. Ain't no slight ether at all, bro. Ain't no slight ether at all. I promise you. Y'all niggas are delusional over there, bro. It's just sad. And you got a bunch of people that love LeBron and they won't see nothing else. You know it, and this is sad. Hey, he know. Hey, y'all. I won't. Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna give a shout out to my man Lamont on FYF Sports Debates. And this is what I want y'all to do. When you got time, please go over and watch this video today. Fast forward past all the beginning BS and all that kind of stuff. Get to the part where they start doing the debate. And listen to the first debate that went on between a guy named True the King and a guy named Renegade. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Now, I'm not a True the King fan. He's a troll like Herman, all that shit. He'll troll too at times, right? So I ain't a Celtics fan. I ain't a fan of him. But he totally annihilated this guy named Renegade. But Renegade is a LeBron fan. He did nothing in the debate to prove that LeBron is the man. He was so bad. I don't even know if LeBron was an all-star. After listening to him, I wouldn't even think LeBron was an all-star, y'all. It was horrible. And he let that BS go on. And these dudes are literally saying in the panel, because he goes to the panel and get their opinion first. He puts the poll up. Then he says, okay, everybody on the panel, what you think? Oh, it's a 3-0 sweep because it's 3 rounds. It's 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. All that. The first two started off 3-0, 3-0. It was sad. As soon as he got to the LeBron jockstrap sniffers on his panel, oh my God, y'all should have heard it. They were throwing in stuff that wasn't even said in the debate. It's like, hold on, bro. Nobody talked about that in the debate. Why are you throwing that in? Well, that's just who Jordan is. Bro, that's just who he is. Bro, that ain't got nothing to do with the debate. They were literally throwing in stats and facts and opinions about LeBron that the guy that was debating LeBron never said. And they were saying, yeah, well, you did this. Like, you said, the one dude did this. He's called the dude a lie. He said, you a lie, bro. You said that Kareem, I got to tell you this. He said, you said that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got all of his MVP votes from the players. Because y'all remember back in the day, the players used to vote on MVP. So Kareem got 6 MVPs, right? 5 of them came when the players voted. His last one that he won is when they switched over and the media voted. And because the guy in the debate made the mistake and said that he got all of his MVPs voted on by the players, he called the dude a liar, so I got to go with the other dude. I'm telling y'all got to go watch it. So shout out to my boy Lamont. You know, send some people over there to check you out. That was the worst. And see, Lamont, that's bad for your channel because you shouldn't let shit like that. That's a representation of you, bro. You shouldn't let shit like that get out like that. That's sad, bro.
But you know, Lamont loves controversy, though, El.
He do.
You know he loves controversy.
Hey, he know when I come over there, his stream's gonna be lit anyways. And when I come, it's gonna be some of the littest streams that he has. It was just BS over there tonight, though. It was a bunch of, especially during the debate. It was just sad, bro. It was just really, really sad. Guess what else Lamont said, y'all? I'm gonna get off. I'm done. I'm gonna let y'all talk her and whoever. I'm done. Lamont told, he said if you use the 6 championships as your main point to debate the GOAT for Michael Jordan, you automatically have to put Scottie Pippen in your top 10 because he got 6 championships.
I mean, hey, Elder, if that's the case, Robert Orr, that means Robert Orr is over Scottie Pippen all time.
Hey, now he said that.
Robert Orr
Hey,
over Scottie Pippen.
hold on. He said that. He said if you use
And
that
Jordan. He over both these niggas
as the main crutch of your debate about Michael Jordan being the GOAT, because of that logic, you have to automatically put Scottie Pippen in the top 10 in your top 10 list of all time. And I simply said to them, bro, we can use championships when you're talking Kareem, LeBron, Kobe, all these guys, because they're at that level. Pippen's never on their level. He's never been on their level. I said, he don't have the accolades. Not even close to what these guys got. Guess what they said in the thing? Oh, Pippen got the accolades. The LeBron James, John Snippers, they were like, Pippen got the accolades. Man, that shit is trash, bro. That is trash.
That the case, Robert Orr should be the GOAT because he got more rings than Kareem. He got more rings than Jordan. He got more rings than Scottie. He got more than LeBron.
Well, Herb, you might have heard me. I brought it up. I said, so we're gonna automatically put old boy in the top 10. Robert Orr got 7. Because it's your way of thinking. If you're going by championships, bro, once you get to a certain level, what's gonna separate y'all? When you're an elite player all time and you're on that level and you've won multiple championships, I mean, you've got all the accolades in the world, I should say. What else is gonna divide y'all besides the actual championship? Well, championship is a team accomplishment. Bro, MVP is a team accomplishment. You ain't winning that MVP regular season award without your teammates. Because you know what? What's your stats? You scored points. Somebody had to get you the ball. You got assists. Somebody had to get you the ball. Even in your rebounds, nigga, somebody had to miss for you to get a damn rebound. You don't get nothing on your own. It's a team sport, bro. All these awards are team awards. You killing me. But when you got accolades that are stacked up that can be debated, what else is going to separate them? What accolades Scottie Pippen got to be even considered a top 10 player in the NBA? What MVPs in the finals, in the regular season? What defensive player of the year awards? What he got? But just because he won 6 with Jordan, he automatically be top 10 if you use that. This is what these casuals try to do today to diminish Jordan's legacy. Why? So they can lift up LeBron. If winning ain't important, oh, hell yeah, LeBron, because he's going to play 25 years because the nigga's on all kind of drugs and he ain't playing. He ain't practicing. He ain't doing none of this stuff. Heck yeah, he gonna have all the awards.
Hey,
he gonna have all the.
Elder,
he gonna have all of them.
Look at that comment. Look at that comment, Elder. You see how it get under people's skin just by bringing up a simple point of shit.
King Charles, to even make that kind of take is clownish. Horry, why y'all talking about a role player? Scottie wasn't a damn role player. He was a huge reason why the Bulls won 6. Without him, that doesn't happen. Hey, King Charles, I like your comment. Now, please respond because we're responding to you. So show the courtesy. Do you have Scottie Pippen in your top 10 all time? Because we're not diminishing Scottie as a player. He's just not a top 10 player all time. We're not diminishing him as a player. We never said he was a role player. Hold on, Herm. I got to deal with this. I'll let you talk. We never said he was a role player. See, these are your accusations you're throwing out, but we never said this stuff. But I said, I want to see your comment, King. No. Answer the question. We ain't asked you about LeBron. Answer the question, sir. We're reading your question. So we're reading your comment. Please answer the question. Do you have Scottie Pippen in your top 10 of all time, sir? Yes or no? That's all we need from you, sir.
He said no.
Heck no. Thank you, brother. So your comment means nothing then. Your comment means nothing. We're not diminishing Scottie Pippen. Everybody needs help to win. But that still don't put you on the same level as the greats just because you help someone win.
Hey, I'm about to go this far with it. I'm about to go this far with Robert Orr. All those championships he won. You think any of those teams will win without his shooting ability that he displayed in those 4 for?
Every single one of them. Houston, San Antonio, LA, they all needed him, bro. Every single one of them needed him. But he ain't on the level of Hakeem Olajuwon. He ain't on the level of Tim Duncan. He ain't on the level of Kobe Bryant. Just because he did that, he did his job. He did his role.
Yep.
But to say just because we use probably the highest measuring stick of greatness, which is winning championships, leading teams to that, because their GOAT, which is LeBron, don't have it. He has the losing. Think about this, y'all. How asinine is it for us to think that the greatest player of all time in the NBA has a losing record in the finals? He's got there more than anybody, right? Except the old school dudes. But he lost more than anybody else. He's got some of the most horrendous finals flops. That's our GOAT. He's only the GOAT in y'all eyes when y'all can diminish winning. That's what you try to do. Y'all want to diminish winning. Y'all want to diminish the era that Jordan played in. Even though when you go to the 90s, I bet you got more Hall of Famers came out in the 90s than any other era. But you want to diminish it. He played no great teams. He played more 60-win teams than any team ever. But because he didn't play Steph Curry, and Steph Curry whooped LeBron's ass 3 times out of 4, he ain't played that team. Oh, he's not that great. Y'all, look, again, when can we have a real conversation about this stuff? When? And play-wise, he just was superior. He was superior. Better defender, better offensive player. Man.
I'm gonna tell you some of the worst takes they use to diminish Jordan's legacy. Look, they take a comment for Jordan, basically saying that, man, he don't like zone defenses. Because I don't like a zone defense doesn't mean that I couldn't score on it. Doesn't mean that I wouldn't be successful on it. I'm just telling you I don't like a zone defense. And they used that to diminish Jordan's legacy, saying that he didn't have to face any zones. When Jordan came back for the Wizards, he did face zones when he came back with the Wizards. Dropping 55, dropping 40 bombs or 41 years old. So, I mean, they act like he couldn't play in this era or played in the 2000s era. So that be some of the worst takes I be hearing, too, about that zone defense shit. And Jordan faced all that shit in college. So, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's sad. Now, my man that came back earlier, Riri or whatever it was, I don't know if that's a woman or a man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know. That's a Kareem. Riri 205. Is that a man or a woman? Do you know?
I think a woman.
I don't know. Riri 225. You're a man or a woman? Again, we can talk about what you want to talk about, bro. I don't know if you came in later. We probably been on 4 or 5 different topics now.
Yeah, we talk about Trae Young.
The one thing we haven't talked about though, we ain't talked about the game because ain't shit to talk about, bro. What's to talk about? We played 4 guards and we got our ass whooped. I mean, ain't much to talk about.
We talked about Trae Young. Oh, so let me ask you this.
Trae Young. Yeah, we talked about 4 or 5 different things. So
let me ask you this. At this point, what would you, if you the general man, you just let the season play out, or you would try to make a move? What would you do?
Say it again, Kareem.
Right now,
it's a woman.
What
do you
think the Lakers should do?
Respect my sister. Respect my sister.
Just let it play out, or you'll try to make a move.
Again, I was down to try to win a championship. I was down to try to win a championship. But that move, in my personal opinion, for the Lakers to have the ultimate opportunity, needed to be done in the off season. Just imagine if that's done and Darvin Ham has 2 months to get these guys ready, a month and 6 weeks to get them ready. Again, I'm not saying it's too late, but it's a serious hole that we in. It's a serious hole that we in. 7 games. I know that we haven't run away with the West. Nobody has. But 7 games under 500 is just hard, y'all. It's very hard. And teams are going to hit their stride. You notice that
they got no choice but to let it play out.
Yeah, teams are starting to get a little run. You know, some teams are getting on their little runs and stuff now. Yeah, I can't just say play it out though, bro, because that's not in me. I would always vote on the side of trying to win. Always. I would always vote on that side. I'm not that kind of player that would ever scrap a season. Ever. Now, I can't say I've been on losing basketball teams. I just haven't. On every level that I play basketball, we've always been good. Always been good. I've been to national championship tournaments. You know what I'm saying? So I never had a basketball team that was just horrible that I played on. I mean, I'm not talking about Pee Wee shit. I'm talking about high school, college, semi-pros. I'm talking about that. I've never had a basketball team. Football, yes, I played on horrible football teams. But basketball, I've never played on it, so I don't know that feeling of being 6, 7, 8 games under 500. I know this. The way I'm built, I want to win. I want to win. Period. That's what it's about for me. When I get on that court, all I'm thinking about is winning. Once I cross that line, the only goal I got is to win the freaking game. That's it. I don't care what teammates I piss off. I don't care what opponents I piss off. I don't care what coaches I piss off. If I get that W, I'll take all of that. That's always been my goal. Always. No, I didn't. Not NBA, Dejan. No, sir. I didn't play in the NBA. I played. I think you're probably thinking about. I used to play. Before they did these sanctioned summer leagues in like Vegas and California. They got another one in Florida. Before they did those, what they used to do is all the players would go back to their hometowns and their areas and stuff, and then the NBA would send their refs and sanction leagues in those areas. So those players would have a controlled environment playing against high-level competition. So that's how the summer leagues used to be in my time frame. They didn't have this stuff that they got now. But they would send the NBA officials and NBA players, like each team had to have so many NBA players, so many professional players, so many Division I college players, stuff like that. So you can play against high competition. And I played in those for 3 or 4 years. That's the highest, that's probably what you think about when you think NBA. But no, I never played on the NBA. I never even had an opportunity to play in the NBA. No, sir. That's the closest I got, playing against pros like that. How the hell is Zion blowing past Anthony Edwards? Zion got a quick first step, most. Have you seen that boy's first step? He'll blow past anybody with that first step. It don't matter who you are. Whew. Zion got a wicked first step, bro. That thing is, he's agile to be 325 pounds, man. No, I don't agree with that. You mean all time? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got him 6. I got LeBron 6 right now. I think that's respectable. I think that's very respectful. A guy that's got 6 finals losses. I think that's very respectable. Now, I'm not saying he can't move up that list by the time his career's over. I'm not saying that. But right now, that's where I got him. And I think it's realistic from my standpoint. I think it's realistic. Zion got a first step and handles. I agree, Apollo. Zion a beast, man. Zion. I like Zion, y'all. Zion a beast. Somebody was trying to tell me that John Morant better than Zion. I'm like, y'all lost your mind, man. Don't get caught up in the moment. John Morant ain't even close to Zion, man. You talk too much for one. Shut your damn mouth, bro. I don't mind trash talk, but they are arrogant. John Morant, the Memphis Grizzlies, they arrogant, bro. They're just arrogant. Yeah, they're arrogant. You think it's over? The real CJ, he said, Elder, it's over, bro. So he said it's over. Bro, why do you think I was off the Lakers at the beginning of the season? It was over at the beginning of the season, bro. When they did not make that trade, I knew that the Lakers were not 100% committed. I knew it. I knew they were not one, especially when you had the options that they had. Okay, let me tell y'all this. Y'all seeing them play now. But let's imagine if the Lakers would have said, okay, Utah, give me Laurie Marketing, give me what's his name? The little 2-guard shooter, Beasley, and give me Vanderbilt for 2 first-round picks. I bet all y'all do that deal today, wouldn't y'all? Everybody in here that love the Lakers would do that deal today. See, I'd have done that deal in the summer, though. I saw that in the summer. King Charles said, let me read, don't keep going up. He said, Elder, you crazy. Steph Curry he had KD. And on the other one, LeBron had Tristan. Oh, he talking about when I said LeBron got his ass whooped. Doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. You still got to beat the greats, bro. You did it one time. You got it. But they whoop your ass 3 times. It's just a fact. I mean, I can't diminish the greats. I mean, Magic didn't get to diminish that the Celtics had all those Hall of Famers and the Sixers had all those Hall of Famers. He still had to go beat them. And guess what? Celtics got him. Sixers got him. He got the Sixers. He got the Celtics. Sixers got the Celtics. Sixers got the Lakers. They all got each other because they had multiple great players on their teams in the 80s. So it's just how it goes, bro. It's just how it goes. But Magic got to win a record against them dudes. That's what I'm saying. Magic was what, 5-4 in the finals? That what it was, Kareem? What was Magic in the finals? 5 wins, 4 down?
I think 6 or something like that. I'm not sure.
Nice 5. Magic only got 5.
Oh,
Kareem is. I think Kareem may be 6-4. Yeah, Kareem is 6-4, but Magic is 5-4 because Kareem got that one in Milwaukee, and then the 9 times they went as Lakers, they won. Yeah, so Kareem got 6. He's 6-4. Magic, and this is why guys like that are above. They still got a winning record, and they beat the greatest of the greatest multiple times. They beat the greatest of the greatest multiple times. See, those great Celtic teams that had 4 Hall of Famers on it, Magic beat them multiple times. 76ers team that's got great, they beat them. You see what I'm saying? That's got multiple Hall of Famers. They beat them. Bron ain't done that. Bron ain't done that. He beat you, Baller's Life. That's who Kobe beat. And we ain't talking about Kobe. Now, you want to talk about Kobe? Is that what you want to do, Baller's Life? You want to talk about Kobe? Mr. Deflect? You talk about Kobe? We talk about Kobe. He did what LeBron ain't done, sucker. He sure did what LeBron done. But let me get back to the trade, though, y'all. Honestly, Laker fans, I ain't talking about the trolls and the haters that come in here. I ain't talking about y'all. Right now, would you trade with Utah, Lord Marketing, Vanderbilt, and Beasley for Russ and those 2 picks? Would you do the trade? I want to know. Why y'all thinking while y'all putting y'all's in there, I'll answer what's his name question. Hey, Nino Breeze, I don't know why you did that. Ticket already clowned your butt about putting in Kobe's misses. He already clowned you. You want to put Kobe got 14,400 misses. LeBron right there behind him. Remember? We pulled up LeBron's misses. LeBron gonna pass him in misses at probably the end of this year. I don't know why you pull up dumb stats like that, bro. Look at that.
And
No.
shit, they don't want to talk about the turnovers that LeBron.
No, they don't. Yeah, LeBron. I bet LeBron got more turnovers. He says no. So a lot of no's. Okay. Obviously, no, yes, noon. I think that's no. Okay. So Laker fans don't think that's a good deal. Cool. Keep the team you got. See, if I think I'm getting a wing like Marketing, who's a 3 that's 7 foot long and plays defense, protects the rim, now Anthony Davis got help. And we got a bona fide scorer. Sharpshooter at 7 foot. Then we got a guy that plays defense so good that he literally can guard 3 guys at the same time, it seems like. That dude Vanderbilt is a beast. And that's more inside presence and more rebounding. So we got size galore. Then we get a 2 guard that can drop 30 on anybody at any time. And he is the best catch and shoot 3-point shooter in the whole NBA. What LeBron James like? Catch and shoot 3-point shooters. That's what Beasley is. He's the best. Last year he was. I don't know about this year. But last year he was the best catch and shoot 3-point shooter in the NBA. So y'all telling me those 3 guys wouldn't change the direction of the Lakers. Mind you, we still got
trade 2 unprotected picks, though. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do what?
I wouldn't trade no 2 unprotected first round picks, though.
I'm gonna ask you this. Hold on.
I'll do
Lord,
one.
Hey, Herm, Lord Marketing right now, because I said right now. I ain't talking about early in the season. Right now. Do you know Lord Marketing is an all-star in the West right now? They already got him pegged to be an all-star. Do you know that, right?
But I still would just do one, though. I'll do Russ and the unprotected first round pick. I wouldn't do both of them.
I got you. Let me ask you this. Is Lord Marketing worth an unprotected first-round pick? Yes or no?
I kind of still in between.
Herm, are you serious? Are you serious?
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. I seen him in Chicago.
He's a 25-year-old. No. He's not. Oh my God. He's not the player in Chicago, bro. He's not the same player.
Now, what I'm saying, he always had the scoring ability, Elder, but I can't value everything for us this season. I got to see it throughout, and he kind of slowed down some. So I wouldn't trade 2 unprotected first round picks. No,
he ain't slow. He ain't slowed down. Lord Marketing by everybody that understands. Hold on,
he's not worth a first round.
Everybody that understands basketball, Lord Marketing is clearly worth a first round pick, unprotected. He's young. He's tall. He's a shooter.
He's not worth a damn.
Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Just being a shooter alone, he's worth an unprotected first round pick. Kareem, am I lying? I'm just asking you, Kareem. Am I lying?
Yeah, he went for first round pick.
Thank you. So he's worth an unprotected first round pick. Even though Herm,
See, I'll be
Kareem,
scared to be honest. Like if it's protected, like the thing will shake me a little bit that far. Like I would put me, I'm a strong believer in protection because I think if Jeremy Grant could get protection,
Kareem. Hey, Kareem,
and Jeremy Grant a better player than Lauri Markkanen.
Kareem, we're talking about Kareem.
That's how I'm looking at it,
We are talking about the NBA standards, though. Jeremy Grant ain't considered to be no dang All-Star. He's good, but he never got consideration for All-Star.
I don't think Lauri Markkanen gonna make All-Star. I don't think he's gonna make
it. Okay.
Because like what I hear what Herm's saying, y'all both got good points. But he did slow down compared to how he started early in the season.
Okay.
He did slow down. Like his numbers dipped crazy. But I agree with you saying he definitely worth a first round pick though.
The team had a low there when old boy got hurt because they do have an actual floor general there, right? And I'd easily swap him out for Beasley. I would take him. I don't have a problem with him. Conley, I don't. I have a problem with Conley. But that's when the team slowed down. He's still on the tear. Y'all go look at his numbers. He's killing. But that's fine. Again, I asked the question. If y'all don't think he's worth it, that's fine. To me, that would take the Lakers to a whole nother level. Because now Markkanen actually is a guy that can play 3 positions for you. He can play 3, 4, and 5. That's what he can do. You got old boy that can play 2 positions for you. He can play 4 and 5. Incredible defensively. Both of them play great D. Then you got a sharpshooter at a 2 guard position. You got a 2, a 3, and a 4. And that's not worth those 2 picks in Russ. Who? All of them young.
But Elder. Go ahead. And another main reason why I want to do it, still go lose. Even if you were to manage to make the playoffs and make it through the play-in, that get past the first round because Anthony Davis not gonna be there. So I mean, what would be the point of making that trade if you're not gonna have Anthony Davis? If it's just LeBron and those guys, it's really a waste of time. Now, if you know for sure AD's going to be there, that's different. AD's not going to be there. I can't trust it. I can't trust it.
Hold on, bro. Not a problem. First off, the reason I do it, these guys are all young. So if I don't like them, say they don't work for me, I can get rid of them easily. They provide flexibility through the roof. And they're all ballers, and they fit what the Lakers need. Even without AD, you putting, let's just say you go with Schroeder. Then you got Beasley, right? You don't have to play Beasley. You can put him me personally, I'm bringing Beasley off the bench. I put Kobe at that position. He'll be a Kobe. You got Markkanen, LeBron, and Vanderbilt starting. You know how long that team is, how athletic that team is? You telling me that team right there couldn't have beat the majority of the teams we just lost to? We've lost 5 out of 6 games. How many of them games you think we would have lost if we had that lineup without AD? I'm asking her, how many of them games you think we'd have won with that lineup? Don't forget, we still got all these other players on the bench. We still got Lonnie Walker. We still got Brown. We still got all these guys.
Still would be mediocre to me.
You ain't answer my question.
I'm saying y'all would be mediocre. Y'all still would be a play-in team.
That's fine. I don't agree with you at all, bro. Because first off, this squad we got.
All right, so you make
competed.
All right.
Hold on. This squad we got has competed where we've been undersized with 4 guards starting against these trees that we've been playing against.
No, but I bet to ask you. I bet to ask you this though. We know AD. We damn near got a consensus. AD probably ain't gonna be worth a damn for the rest of this season. You make that trade and you got those guys with LeBron James. What team in the West that you feel like you guys are better than? That's in the playoff contention right now. Who you guys better than?
Well, for Herm, you started the whole basis off wrong. If the Lakers, if everybody's come out, not everybody, but if the report is that he's coming back in January, let's just say he gets extended a little bit.
They just say
he come back in the mid-January. That's 2 weeks from now. But let's just say it get extended.
No, they say he get evaluated in 2 weeks.
Let's just say hey, here's the thing. Let's just say it don't come back till after right at the trade deadline. the beginning of February, in the middle of February. Give him a month or two to get his legs back up under him. I don't agree with you that we ain't getting shit out of him the rest of the year. Because every time he's come back from injury, he's actually looked pretty decent. But I guarantee this, he got help now. Because we didn't get rid of Bryant. We didn't even have to trade Jones. We still got what's his name? Blackistan, Gabriel. You telling me? I'm sorry, I couldn't think of his name. You telling me those guys added with 7-foot marketing, 6'10" Vanderbilt, and then a shooter and old boy? We're getting rid of Russ. You telling me he can't score the points that Russ scored more efficiently? He's not more of a threat.
You got your computer.
He's not more of a threat.
Hey,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
You got your computer by you though? You got your computer by you?
I do.
Hey, go ahead and put Nino Breeze. Go put Nino Breeze a timeout for 5 minutes. This nigga said the cloud better than Kobe. Put his ass a timeout for 5 minutes.
Nah, he been trolling. I'm in the panel side. I ain't on the chat side. But he trolling. Nino been trolling the whole. He's the one that Nino Breeze put up the he did the same on Ticket Channel. Try to put up all the misses Kobe had, and then another dude Ticket said put up LeBron's misses. It came right by. And LeBron got like 13,800. I mean, he's like nigga, look, he finna pass him at the end of this year. So by the time he's done, Kobe won't be having most misses. LeBron will. And then Ticket really roasted his butt when he said, "I bet he got more turnovers." He said, "Go compare his turnovers." So it was sad, bro. It was sad the way he cooked it real quick.
Yeah, then I gotta respond to a lot of these Kobe haters, and you know, Eld, I'm not even the biggest Kobe fan, but I'm gonna say this: the guy saying that Shaq carried Kobe, that's a damn lie. What Shaq done previously before he played with Kobe Bean Bryant, and before really Kobe Bryant started getting real minutes? He wasn't doing a goddamn thing, losing to Karl Malone in the first round every damn year as a Laker. That's what he was doing.
Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. And again, they got that brings up another point. When I was on the Players' Choice and they robbed me of cooking them. I mean, think about that. I go into the freaking Lions Den and a crowd that is pro LeBron, hate Kobe, right? Hate the Lakers. This is the crowd I'm in. Then not only is the person that's moderating cheering for the guy I'm going against, they bring two little numbnuts in there, and they say they're on his side. It's me, bro, by myself in there. It was me by myself, and they still had to cheat me not to win that debate. So you think these guys on FYF and all these other men, I would destroy these dudes, bro. I didn't have no preparation for old boy. I looked one stat up. That's it. For the whole debate. That's it. Man, these lookers, I'm telling you, these people that love LeBron hate Kobe. They hate Jordan. Anybody that threatens LeBron's legacy, they hate. So when I got in there and I said that Kobe carried Shaq through those playoffs, like he did, you know what I'm saying? Like he did, because Shaq couldn't get it done with San Antonio without Kobe, bro. Kobe carried them boogers in that stuff. How you carry?
Against the Kings too.
Hey, you should have heard. Hey, you should have heard how many people said, "Oh, once he said that, I was through with him." Oh, see, this is why you can't do real debates online. Man, look at, see, this is my girl. This is why I love Angie Bernard. Marking and scoring 23 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 44% from 3. Oh boy, Vanderbilt, you don't get him to score, but look, 8, 8, and 3. And he's shooting 39% because I forgot he's a corner 3 shooter. He shoots 39% from 3. And Beasley is 14.5. He don't even start, y'all. 3.7, 1.5, but he's 38% from 3. Y'all actually think that would not have an effect on this Lakers team? And all those guys play. Hold on. All those, boy, you stupid, huh? That's all I can tell you, bro. You hate the Lakers. You're stupid. Bro,
no, I don't. Elder, hold on, bro. Look at the top 8 teams. Look at the top 8 teams and tell me who y'all better than after you make that trade. Bro, who y'all better than?
I tell you this, we're better. Actually, I'm not. If we're healthy, I'm not concerned about anybody in the freaking West. We destroy the West with that team.
No, but name who y'all better than at the top 8. Who y'all better than?
All of them. All of
oh my
them.
God.
There's no team in the West better than the Lakers.
Delusional, bro.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
You're being delusional. You can't rely on
it's different. It's different when you put a player in here and you act like that. I mean, that player, like if he plays offense and you or plays defense and you giving that up. That's why the Beverly thing hurts. They don't want to give Beverly up for a guy to just do offense because they need defense. But these three guys play D, and they all shoot. Look at that, 38, 39. That's from your power forward that don't even score. And 44% from a guy scoring 23 points a game, that changes the Lakers three ball all day. Now you have to be honest. Now you have to be honest on the offensive end.
Why you gotta be? Why you gotta be honest? Why you gotta be honest that Anthony Davis not even on the court?
These guys are shooting. They're shooting 40% from the three. What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you?
Y'all gonna be still to play in.
Oh, well, Herm, I kind of again the Lakers.
I'm not even trolling.
They don't. Hold on. The Lakers suck, and this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you why that won't happen. Because the girl will look at Marketer's contract, and she knows she's got to re-sign Vanderbilt. Beasley is the one you can get rid of, but if you do, you don't have to ask. You have to trade him to get, because her biggest thing is getting Kuzma. You do that trade, you ain't guaranteed to get Kuzma. That's the only reason she won't do it. That I promise you, this is what I'll guarantee. Get LeBron those three players, and I guarantee you will see a championship level LeBron. Guarantee it. Those guys do the work on him defensively. Okay, AD comes back. Now who you starting?
You can't believe Anthony Davis, man. Anthony Davis do not get no benefit of the doubt. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. He's not gonna do it.
Did you trust him in 2020? I'm just asking.
I mean, shit, he had a 4-month break, so shit, he was all right because of it.
Hey,
I answered it though.
Time out. Listen to your statement. He had a what break?
A 4-month break.
Okay.
He wasn't hurt either. He wasn't hurt either though.
Again, with this injury, how long of a break is he gonna get?
Man, he don't get no break because he got a rehab, right? He rehabbing, right? That's not a break.
Bro, stop. Have you ever rehabbed?
That's not a break.
Have you ever rehabbed?
Yeah, if you're trying to come back.
Bro,
if you're trying to come back, that's not a break.
Hold on, bro. It's hard work, but it ain't taxing on your body like that, and you ain't running up and down that court.
How fragile that nigga is, it may be taxing. How fragile he is, it may be taxing to his body. How fragile he is. I don't see how you still got faith in him. I don't see how you still got faith in him.
My thing is this: it ain't even faith about Anthony Davis. I'm telling you right now, that team. If you did that trade today, give it a month. 1 month. That's what, 14, 15 games, y'all? Every team play about 14, 15 games a month? The Lakers will be in the playoffs. They'll be in the playoff hunt. Guarantee it. You give them those three players and get rid of Russ, the Lakers would be in the playoffs. They would. How far are they out of the playoffs now? What's the 6th seed? How many losses does the 6th seed have?
They 13th in the West.
I know where they are. What does the 6th seed have? Let me go look it up because I can't,
I think you have 7 games behind, yo.
The 6th seed?
I think so. I'm not.
No, you think wrong.
You remember 1 through 6 is close. 1 through 6 is actually close.
Hold on. But we don't have to speculate and guess. The 6th seed has 16 losses, and the Lakers have 21. That means they're 5 games out of guaranteed playoffs. That's what it means. Now, if I go to the 8th seed, you're talking about Portland, who has 16 losses, but the team right behind them has 17. The team behind them, Golden State, got 18. That's the teams that are in the play-in. So I'm only 3 games away from that. Oh, put those guys on. Put those guys on the Lakers right now. You put those guys on the Lakers right now. Without AD, that team in a month will be in the will be in the playoffs. They will be in the playoffs. I guarantee it.
You were right.
I just understand, bro. I just understand basketball. The Lakers need what? They need rebounding. They need size. They need rim protection. They need 3-point shooting. All 3 of those guys, and defense. All 3 of those guys give you that. They're all average to above average defenders. They're all above average 3-point shooters. And bro, those 2 guys defensively. Have you watched Marketing? He's a very good defender,
Oh,
y'all.
top flight. You have to flash your face in the back screen.
He's a very good defender. He's a very and old boy is an elite defender already. Vanderbilt's an elite defender.
I know I'm finna throw it out track, but I just wanna piss off. I just wanna piss off the trolls some more right quick,
Oh, I got you. Go ahead. That's
look,
what you do, bro.
Look. How y'all motherfuckers want to boost up Shaq? Shaq not even the top 10 player of all time. Not even top 10. Kobe Bryant made that nigga. Kobe Bryant made Shaq. I'm gonna go that far with the Kobe made Shaq, cause Shaq ain't won shit until Kobe got there, and Shaq kept underachieving in Orlando. He was getting his ass whooped. Got swept by the Bulls after they upsetted the Bulls the year prior. Got his ass swept by Hakeem Olajuwon. Then when he went to the Lakers, getting his ass whooped by the Spurs, getting his ass whooped by Karl Malone and them. First round every fucking year.
Let me say this. They are losing. I'll go ahead and start off with that. 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the game.
Shaq ain't no fucking top 10 player.
Hey, Utah. Hey, hold on, bro. Let me read this. Utah's losing to Golden State 107-103. 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the game. Lauri Markkanen is 10 for 20 from the field. That's 50%. He's 7 for 12 from the three. He's 2 or 3 from the free throw. He has 14 rebounds and 29 points. You don't need that, right? You don't need that? You don't need that? Huh? Vanderbilt, double-double machine. 10 points, 9 rebounds. Ain't played but 20 minutes, 23 minutes. You don't need that? That wouldn't help the Lakers. Let me see what old boy if he's playing. Beasley. He's having an off night. Beasley's off tonight. He's 3 for 12, 1 of 8 from 3. He's a -8 for the game. He got 7 points. So Beasley's not helping him tonight. But you telling me we don't need those two? A 7-footer and a 6'10" dude. Both of them defend the rim, play incredible defense, multiple positions. That would not help the Lakers right now. Getting those two wing players would not help the Lakers. Getting that wing, getting that big. That ain't going to do nothing for the Lakers. They stay mediocre by getting those two guys. Nigga, you need to kill yourself, huh? That's hate right there, bro. That's hate. To sit there and think these two dudes would not affect the Lakers at all.
I don't know what you're seeing. I don't know what you're seeing out there. I don't know what you.
I just read it to you.
Hey,
bro. I saw 29 and 14. Hey, hold on. Hey, Herm. He took 12 threes tonight. He took 12 threes.
I don't know what you.
Dwight Smith. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate
easy.
the donation to the channel. Hold on, man. We're reading the thing. Hold on, Herm. We're reading the thing, man. Cash. What do you call a super chat? Hey, Dwight Smith. Appreciate you, my brother, for supporting the Kareem Report, man. We appreciate you dearly, brother. He said, Elder, can I please hear your top 10 all time? See, y'all don't know Herm is a troller. That's my nigga, but he a troller. He don't like the Lakers. He don't like LeBron. He just trolls. So this is why he can't see no value in these guys. These guys bring zero value. This nigga got 29 points and 14 rebounds tonight. This dude got a double-double, but they bring zero value to the Lakers. Two things the Lakers need the most.
Elder, they want your top 10 because they want to see you go put Shaq in it. They want to see you go put Shaq in it so they can get back.
I think I had Shaq in my top 10, but no, Dwight asked that question earlier. Actually, I just didn't get a chance to get to it. But I have Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James, Larry Bird. Did I say Hakeem Olajuwon yet, y'all?
Nope.
Hakeem Olajuwon. I think I do have Shaq in there, y'all. I got him in my top 10.
Shit, that was the last one, I think.
I'm missing something, but who I'm missing, y'all? I'm missing
You ain't missing Wilt. You put Wilt on there?
No, I think. Oh, you know what? I think I did. I think I had Wilt in my top 10. I did get Wilt.
If I'm not mistaken, that's what I thought you had.
Yep. Wilt. Yep. You're right. Wilt was in my top. That's my top 10 I got right now. And I know I had guys like Walton. Not Walton. No, what's his name? Russell and all that. He was in my top 15. I had guys like Oscar in my top 15. Honestly, though. I said this the other day.
I got Oscar over Shaq.
I'm very impressed with Steph. I'm very impressed with Steph. And I think when it's all said and done, Steph is going to be in my top 10, y'all. I really do. I don't really want to put him somewhere now. He's definitely Steph top 20 now. If he doesn't play another game, Actually, y'all, he top 15. I'm sorry. If Steph don't play another game for me, like if he stopped today, he would be top 15. He really would. He'll be top 15, probably top. Bro, I could just make compelling cases to put him in my top 10. I really like put it this way. Say I had Steph at 13 and somebody told me he's 9 or 8, I wouldn't trip. I ain't gonna lie. I just wouldn't trip. Steph done achieved a lot, bro. He won before KD, he won after KD. Steph has been a leader, bro. Steph has been a leader, and I respect leadership. I do. No matter how it comes. Get the results. And that brother, man, what is he? 4 and how many finals they lost, y'all? 2? 1? They lost to LeBron. Oh, Toronto. They lost 2. He's 4 and 2 in the finals.
Yeah.
He went 6 times. He's 4 and 2, man. In this era, man, greatest shooter all time, man. Changed the game. Steph is gonna be. He's gonna be a top 10 player when it's all done. In my opinion, I think he is.
Top flight.
I don't get off into all the MVPs and all that. That is not as important. It's nice to have in your resume, but I just don't put it as high. Like because he only got 1 Finals MVP, that's not gonna knock him down. Because I know for damn sure he was still even with KD, he was the leader. He was still the leader of that team. Yeah.
Hey, Elder Kareem, yeah, I appreciate y'all knowledge, man. I listen to y'all from time to time. You know, I'm straight out of DC. You know what I mean? So you know, man, I watched KD kind of come up and do the things that he kind of did. But you know, man, I am and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a huge LeBron James fan. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I've gone from Dr. J to Magic and Bird.
Dr. J is definitely in my top 15.
You
I'm sorry.
That's
He's definitely in my top 15.
You know, I mean, you got the rank. See, and that's the whole thing when we talk about. I mean, if you're gonna really stress how Steph has changed the game, you got to at least give LeBron the impact that he's had on the game, and that's what I think we're probably around the same age. You know,
I'm 50.
Yeah, I'm 52. And
okay.
That's how I kind of view it. It's not that I am a bona fide LeBron James. I just love the way he played the game. I love the way Kobe played the game. I love the way Shaq. I mean, everyone that you talk about. I mean, you can't have Kobe without Shaq because the question is not who carried who. That's not even a question about people.
I agree.
When you're trying to debate, the debate is if they could have got it together, how many rings would they have won?
Boy, I said that on that. Did you hear me on the Players' Choice going against Chill?
No, I don't think I'm.
You should go watch that debate, my brother. It's on the Players' Choice. I did a debate thing on what was it called? Black Friday, y'all. The day after Thanksgiving. You should go check it out. I said that same thing on there, bro. I was pissed at Shaq. I said it's gonna hurt his legacy because he was too arrogant.
Well, no, both of them. But L, come on, you can't have one. You can't have one. You got to hit both sides of everything. You just can't.
Well, I know both sides.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It was time for Kobe to leave. It was time.
It was time for him to leave, and I say the same thing about the same thing. But the thing is, it's you still have to come together because Kobe was arrogant too.
I agree.
Say
again, but my brother, what's your name? I'm sorry. What's your
Top Flight?
Top Flight. Appreciate you, my brother. Remember, I said earlier in this. I don't know if you was on here earlier. I talked about leadership. And I'm the type of player I said, I don't care how it comes. I don't care that Jordan was considered an a-hole by his teammates. He got him to win. I don't care that people didn't like Kobe. He got him to win. I don't care when guys push you to the limit to get you to win. Right. You know what I mean? Everybody liked Kevin Garnett. They got a chip out of it, though. You see what I'm saying? So long as you lead them to the chip, I'm good. Now, you can't just be an a-hole like what's the guy we talked about earlier? You can't be no a-hole like Trey Young and ain't winning, bro. You can't be that. But if your style of leadership gets the results, I'm good with that. So, yeah, I agree. Kobe was arrogant at that time, but it was very clear it was time to pass the torch to Kobe. And because he had the personal beefs and all this stuff, and again, I understand he snitched on him, all this stuff. Maybe it was stuff they just couldn't get by. But I brought that up, and I said, bro, if he would have humbled himself like he did when he went to Miami, because when he got to Miami, he got off that plane and said, this is D-Wade team, and I'm going to help him bring a championship to Miami. That's what he said. And guess what? He did that.
He did that.
Now imagine if he took the humble role and did that with Kobe, though.
With Kobe, but see, in my book,
they've been the greatest of all time, bro.
But when Shaq did that, he showed you who the dominant player was, because Kobe didn't win again, and then through all of that bull crap, Kobe actually asked to be traded from the Lakers, and it wasn't until they actually started to build and brought in another big man before they actually started to win together. So that's what I listen to, folks. I mean, barbershop talk, and we go on this and that. I'm sometimes always on the back end of it because I'm looking at both sides of it.
Hold on, my brother. I want to make sure I understand what you're saying.
Go ahead.
You saying that when that split up happened, it
Right.
proved to you that Shaq was the most dominant player just because him and D Wade, who had a much better team, went ahead and won before Kobe, even though Kobe came back and went to 3 chips and won 2. That makes Shaq more dominant? Is that what you're saying? I'm making sure I'm understanding.
It wasn't until they actually inquired Pau Gasol.
What does that mean, though? Hold on. What does that mean?
I'm just saying.
I don't understand that. D Wade didn't win until they acquired Shaq, right?
Well, they had to give up some stuff in order to do that.
No, you ain't listen to me, bro. D Wade did not win until they acquired Shaq. Is that fact or not? Is that a fact? No, bro. Work with me. I'm asking a question. Is that a fact?
Let me answer your question. I'm saying yes, but at the same time, it wasn't a KD type thing where Shaq just walked into the locker room and they started playing. Miami had to give up some pieces and trade things in order to make that happen. It's not like
the Lakers didn't.
It's not like
the Lakers didn't.
I'm just saying it's not like
the Lakers gave up great pieces. What are you talking about?
But my point is that you very rarely find a player nowadays where you can actually do some trades or either they can go to another team and be able to win like that, unless you just.
Brother, do you remember let me ask you a question. Do you remember the players that were traded for Shaq? What players came back to the Lakers? Do you remember?
They got your boy. What's my boy used to hang out with the Kardashians? They got
Lamar
Odom. And that was a huge.
Who else? Who else?
But Lamar Odom was a huge piece to the success that Miami was having at that time.
Let me ask you a question. No, he wasn't. He wasn't doing. That's why they got rid of him. He was underachieving.
No,
he was under. Bro, he was
like 13 points.
He was not the leader they thought he was going to be. Bro, you need to go back and look. You need to go back and look, my brother, before you start.
Let me say this. I never said that. But what I am saying, I don't know why we always think that role players have to do so much. But Lamar Odom,
bro, they didn't bring him to Miami to be a role player though. They wanted Lamar Odom to lead them, dog. He underachieved.
Man, no, that Miami Heat team before Shaq got there, them chokers was balling.
When Odom got to Miami, they was expecting him to be the lead dog, and he never stepped up to that. He never stepped up to that role. Let me get to my point real quick though.
Go ahead.
You talked about the trade, and you said Lamar Odom. They also got Grant and another piece, right?
And Grant had
but the Lakers, but the Lakers in their trade, they gave up a player greater than any of those guys. Marc Gasol was in that trade. People forget that. Marc Gasol was in that trade. An eventual defensive player of the year. A world champ. None of those guys that came from Miami was better than Marc Gasol. No. They kept him and Zebo, my guy Zebo, kept them boogers on the map, bro. So people out of the Lakers gave up all they think about Kwame Brown. Okay, that's cool. That matched the salary. The player was Marc Gasol. They gave him up. And everybody want to ignore that. It was a win-win for both teams. You didn't want to pay Pau Gasol.
Right.
So you got his brother on the cheap, developed him, and made him come up the scale the slow way instead of paying the big money to Pau Gasol. Nobody in the – see, this is the sad thing. This is the hypocrisy of the league. Pau Gasol was there doing nothing. He was a decent player.
For the Lakers?
For Memphis.
Oh, for Memphis, okay.
Decent player for Memphis.
Right.
But here was the key. When it was time to pay him, everybody knew it was. Nobody in the league wanted to pay Pau Gasol the money.
No.
It's like, he's good. This team's horrible. He can't get out of the first round. He can't even get a win in the first round of playoffs. Why are we going to get this man max money or any kind of money? Nobody wanted him. So the Lakers did the trade because Memphis already knew we're not paying him. We're not going to pay him to be mediocre. We can't do it as a small market team. So they trade him to the Lakers, and they got mad because they already knew. Being with Kobe, he's going to go to another level now.
Right.
Now people are mad. People are mad because Kobe said, "I want to be traded." They use that against him like that's a negative. Look at all the stuff LeBron James does to these teams to get them to do what he wants. Kobe don't play those political games. Kobe says, when my contract's up, if you're not going to put a championship team around me, I'm going to be traded. You might as well trade me now. Get something for me. I want to win. He literally forced them after Kobe played multiple seasons, dragging G League, not even G League All-Stars, to the playoffs, wasting his prime years because they want to save a buck. After those years of frustration, he says, you know what? You don't want to let me win. You're not going to give me the talent. I'm leaving. So they get him the talent that nobody else in the league wants to pay. Kobe takes him to another level. Pau Gasol gets considered as one of the best big men in the game once he got with Kobe. He didn't have that freaking title before he got to Kobe.
Well, I thought he was decent though. I just give
listen to your words. I want to go by your word. Decent. Hold on. Hold on. I get it. He was decent in Memphis. What was he with? Hold on. What was he with LA? Did you think he was just decent with LA? What was he with LA?
Because they were winning, but it was a collective that they had some nice players there.
You're not, brother. Come on, let's keep it real, bro.
Yeah,
let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck.
Listen,
my brother.
Win a championship.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. I asked the same question the other day.
Go ahead.
Did Pau Gasol level of play go up or down coming to the Lakers, or stay the same? What did it do?
I would say
you got three options, bro. Hold on. You got three options. His play either went down. His play either hold on, bro. It stayed the same or it went up. What did Pau Gasol's play do?
That's what I said. I would say it went up because of the way that they.
Thank you.
But you playing with Kobe.
Thank you.
It's gonna go up.
So you are giving Kobe credit for making Pau Gasol take his game to the next level.
Kobe, one of the best to ever play the game.
Thank you. That's all I needed there, brother. And again, to me though, bro, to me, did Shaq take D Wade's game to the next level? No.
Come on.
He didn't.
You gotta get
Bro,
Shaq.
he didn't.
You gotta get Shaq.
I'm giving Shaq credit. He went there and did what he said. I'm going to help D Wade bring a chip to Miami. Right. But everybody knows after that first year, Shaq fell off. It was at the end. This is how you know he was nothing but a role player, really off the end of the bench guy for the rest of his career. So he went to Phoenix. That's why he ended up going to Cleveland. He ended up going to Boston.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, Shaq was falling off. That's why I said everybody knew it was time. But my man said he was a superior player. He wasn't, bro. History shows you. He helped them. But what did he average? 20 points? He averaged 20 points. He was a shell of himself. Bro, he was a.
They said somebody said Shaq averaged 13 in the finals.
He did. No. But for the season, for the season, he averaged 20. He still was a shell of himself.
So, L, what do you have?
And then after that, he really fell off. The next year, he really fell off.
What do you have him ranked?
I got him in. I just get it. I got him in top 10. I just said it. I still got Shaq and Kobe in the top 10. Kobe top 5. Shaq top 10.
Right. Bill, that's a lot.
But to me, Kobe went out and showed the world, even through his arrogance. At least this is what you say. You can talk all the trash you want. You better back it up. Do you not? If you got sons, whatever, any kind of athletes in your family, do you not tell them that? You're going to say it. You better go do it. Right. Kobe did. He wanted the whole world was saying, oh, well, you the second fiddle to Shaq. And he knew he wasn't no second fiddle. So he says, cool. The big man gone, I will show y'all I can win without him. And that's what he did. And people out there say, well, you had to have Pau Gasol. Are you serious? Are you serious? When you look at the team, hold on. When you look at these teams that have these Hall of Fame players that were all on the same team, right? Really, go compare the teams that have multiple Hall of Famers on their team that win chips, right? Go compare them, and you tell me where Pau Gasol fall on that list.
You know, hey, but you know what's
he's last. He's last on that list.
But Trevor Ariza was a big part of that thing too.
Bro, every team has to have good players. I'm not denying the fact that the teams were good. What I'm telling you is this. Kobe dragged lesser talent to championships.
Hey, but do we agree that the Lakers should have never let Ariza go?
Yeah,
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know.
Do nothing with He couldn't do nothing with Paul Pierce. That's why they got Artest.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't strong enough.
He couldn't do nothing with
Pierce
Paul Pierce. So they got Artest.
But Pierce gonna destroy whoever because he's a great offensive player. But he didn't treat Artest the way he treated Ariza.
Hey,
Ariza only averaged like 8 points with the Lakers.
Where'd you got Paul Pierce ranked?
I don't. I mean, is he a top 75 player? He's on the list, right?
I don't know. Was he?
Yeah, he's top 75. He got to be. Paul Pierce, top 75 guy. Maybe he ain't top 50 for me. I'm sorry. I think I can name 50 players that I would want on my team more than Paul Pierce. And some will say, well, that's a Boston bias. No, it ain't, because I got a bunch of freaking Celtics in my top 20.
Right.
So, but I think he's probably I probably can see top 50. I probably can find it because when I look at it, Pierce was the man. I mean, he ran that thing. He was a leader. I don't like him. Don't get me wrong. I don't like him. He's a Celtic. I don't like him as a player. I don't like his style. I think he's petty. There's a lot of things about I don't like, but I'm not going to crap on his game. He got an ugly game to me, but it was effective. So I think Pierce is, and he only got 1 chip. So I'll probably. I'll have to. I'm not. He's not top 30 for me. Definitely. I'm having a hard time even putting him in the top 50. I really am. But I think he's a top 50 player. I probably say he's top 50.
Gervin in them.
You got players.
Well, no, I don't have Gervin over him because Gervin never won. Gervin never got it done, bro. I gotta give. I mean, hey, Gervin got to get it done. Now, if you don't get it done, you got to do some extraordinary stuff like a Karl Malone or Barkley or those guys maybe jump him.
What about Dominique Wilkins?
Nah, I don't have Dominique over him. I don't. Dominique top 75 player, but I don't have him over Paul Pierce, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, so Elder, I'm gonna touch on one other thing that I heard. I heard you you talk about. You know what I mean? I know you want to come back because you know what I mean at me, but that where do you have KD?
Right now?
Right.
I actually got a lot. I've talked about how I got a lot more respect for KD. I mean, that was the level of leadership he did by getting old boy fired because he wanted to compete. He wanted to practice. He wanted him to go harder. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more respect because I'm on record. I got to say that because I'm on record for saying I don't appreciate KD's lack of leadership.
Right.
That's a leadership move what KD did. So I got to give him his props. And look at the result. They 13-game winning streak, 12 game. I don't know how many they won. They won a ton of games.
Real good pass.
And then
you see this?
So I see it. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it a second. Let me answer my man's question. I'm gonna read it. KD top 25 for me right now.
Right.
He's top 25. I'm gonna tell you now. Talent wise, he's way higher than that. Talent wise, resume wise though, again, one of the main things I personally, this is just me personally, and I'm saying talent-wise, he's top 10 talent. Easy. Not even close. Probably even top 5 talent. Right?
Right.
But bro, I as a competitor, it is very hard for me to get past what he did. It's just hard. It's just hard for me to get past what he did. Do I respect the chips? Yes. I just value them so they're chips. And they won them. He went out and made the shots. They won. But the way he did that, bro, from a competitive standpoint, I've never seen it. I have never seen any player in any sport do what he did. And if they did happen, I don't remember.
So I'm gonna respond, but I'm gonna let you read. You can go read the.
Yeah, let me read this. It said, Raycon Cuffy, appreciate you, my brother. He said, Kareem report. Y'all seen what LeBron said post game? That's a shot at Jenny Buss and Rob Pelinka. Hey, Raycon, do us a favor. Copy and paste it and put it in here so we can all see it, brother.
Yeah.
Because we've been over here cooking. We didn't watch the post game and stuff. I would like to see that. I would like to see it. Yeah, LeBron been taking a lot of shots at Jeannie. And I told y'all in the summer, though, and I'm going to get to your question, my brother. I told y'all in the summer, this is why I was off the Lakers. Jeannie wasn't committed. The front office wasn't committed. I knew everything hinged on that trade for Russ. That would show me that they were committed. All the other issues the Lakers had, coaching issues, team interference issues, they actually changed all of it except the Russ thing. And I knew if they don't do that, they're not committed. They're not committed. I'm telling you, they're not committed. And I knew this. If you don't commit there's no way you're getting 100% from LeBron James.
Right.
That's why I was so upset. And that's why I was off the Lakers. I wish I was still off the Lakers because it ain't shit to talk about. It's not.
Right.
Without balancing this roster, the Lakers are not doing nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing there. It's nothing there. Hey, Eldo. So,
yes, sir.
So, like I tell you, I'm DC bound, right? So I get into it
right.
in the shop about that whole KD thing. But see, I just felt with that move. See, I thought KD should have signed with Boston. That's what I thought. That
you mean stick his guns and get traded to Boston?
No. When he walked.
Oh, before he came to Brooklyn.
Before he went to the Warriors.
Oh, you know where he was going, right?
Right, but see, that's what he should.
No. Do you know when he left OKC? You talking about when he left OKC, right?
When he left OKC.
Do you know where he was going?
No.
He was going to the Lakers.
Oh, really?
Man, go back and look.
Well,
Stephen A. Smith got on there and started popping off at the mouth, talking about his inside sources, let him know that KD is signing with the Lakers when they leave OKC. Yeah. KD literally changed his mind just because of what old boy said. See, this is another level I can't respect with KD. Right. He is so sensitive and emotional, bro. They're so femalish. I can't tolerate it. Like this summer, I want to be traded. I'm this, and then all of a sudden I'm staying.
Right.
You know what I mean? For nothing. Just what happened to a man saying something and sticking to it? You know what I mean? Right. What happened to your word, bro? What are your demands? You're doing all this, and then all of a sudden, no rhyme or reason. I'm staying. No demands, no nothing, no nothing. It's just, again, bro, that effeminate stuff, I can't deal with. That sensitive stuff, I can't deal with it.
So this is where I am with that whole situation with those rings. Even though he got those 2 rings, that just don't tarnish his legacy. It tarnishes the whole Warriors thing. You can't look at KD. Well, let me just say me personally. I can't look at KD and put an asterisk by those 2 rings or those 2 championships that he had without tacking it to the whole Warrior organization. Because I just believe that the Warriors, see, you can't win those 73 games in those seasons.
My brother.
Winning is winning.
The move tarnishes it. Like I said, I respect championships. I do. Right. I respect championships. I don't never say them was bad. They got asterisks. KD ain't really won. You don't even hear me do the argument. He wouldn't have won anything if he didn't go to go to Golden State. I don't even make that argument. Right. Chips are chips. I just don't respect it, bro. It's like the 50s and 60s, the Celtics era when they dominated. I don't respect it.
Right.
I don't respect it, bro. I'm not eliminating it. Bill Walton is probably Bill Walton. What's his name? Bill Russell's probably the greatest winner of all time in basketball. I just don't respect the era that didn't have to play against the top flight talent. Right. Basketball was a part-time sport for them. Right. It was part-time. All these guys had jobs in the summer and all that stuff. It wasn't full-time for them. And you played 8 teams, bro.
Right.
It's not hard to rack up when you don't have the competition level. You telling me it's not the same? And y'all want to come in and tell me it's the same for Bill Russell playing against 7 other teams for the majority of his career, and these guys now got to go up against 29 other teams.
I agree.
I just don't. Again, I'm going to honor him. That's why he's top 15 because he did all the winning. He was a trend. I mean, he was a pioneer. This is where it comes in, and he did get it done. But I can't respect a guy that played against no foreign players, played against very few brothers, unless they were sideshows. Most of the brothers had no chance to go to college, let alone go to the NBA. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I can't respect that because you're not ultimately competing. You had literally 1 or 2 guys you really competed against that were really on your level.
Right.
And then this is the other thing. Statistically, to be one of the most fastest, strongest, most athletic, highest jumping guys in the league, we know that because of your rebounds, right? We know that. Shoot 43% from the field for a career? How does that happen? So when all your shots are layups.
You got Chamberlain over Wilt?
Easy. I got Chamberlain. Yeah, Chamberlain's in my top 10.
Right.
Russell's not.
Right.
Chamberlain's just a better all-around. Russell got 9 more championships, but he ain't no better player than Wilt.
Hey,
he's just not, bro. He's not.
And Chamberlain, I had the statistic that I was passing around where they had was the 3 candidates for the All-Star. I forget what year it was, 67 or something like that back in the day. But they had the 3 candidates up there, the Big O, Chamberlain, and then Russell. So Chamberlain was averaging like 50 points and 20 rebounds. The Big O was averaging a triple double with like 32, like something like 32, 15, and 12 for the season. And then they had your boy Bill Russell up there, and he was averaging like 30 something with like 20 rebounds, and he won the fucking MVP. I said, how the fuck he gonna win it over Chamberlain? He was averaging 50 a game.
You know why? Who voted back then? Who voted back then?
Exactly.
The players.
You know, I'm validating your point. It's just
the players voted back then, bro.
Yeah,
again, it wasn't like when you moved up like 15 years or 10, 12 years and got to Kareem them. It was more balanced then.
Right.
And you had a plethora of players that was in there, and it was just, I mean, again, that was a more legitimate battle. Most of them guys hated Wilt. Why? Because he talked shit. Right. He destroyed them, and then he was brass, and he was flashy. He was screwing all their women. Let's just keep it real, bro. Right. They hated that nigga.
Right.
I'm surprised he ever. How many most valuable players did Wilt win? I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
I mean, the man scored 50 points, and then he averaged what 25 rebounds that year.
Right. He was up there, but he averaged 50.
Here's the thing, y'all. Go look it up. This man averaged 50. This is why I don't respect this era. This man averaged 50 points
and
25 rebounds.
Yeah.
And didn't get first nor second. He was third in the MVP voting that year.
Right,
third, y'all. And I'm supposed to respect that era? I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Right. Yeah.
Can't do it.
So
no. Omarus Hall. He didn't do shit.
Where you get
he said he spanked Wilt when it counts. The Boston Celtics did. See, what a lot of y'all don't know is Red Auerbach was ahead of the game. Right. He knew how to manipulate the system. He manipulated the draft. People didn't know that the draft was like regional, and you had to pick people in your area, and he manipulated that way because all the talent was in his area.
Right.
Y'all, how do you think he got all these players? All these Hall of Fame players. I mean, you got a team with 8 Hall of Famers. Right. Even though Wilt's a giant, how the hell are you supposed to beat that? Go tell me how many Hall of Famers Wilt played with. Somebody do that. Go tell me on his team. Even if he had 1 or 2, you're going up. 3 Hall of Famers. Say you had that. He ain't had that, but say he did. He's going up against 8 Hall of Famers. Yeah, it's easy to stop one giant when nobody else can do nothing. Easy, man. Stop it, man. I can't respect that era, bro.
Right.
Cheating, manipulation of the system. It was new, man. I'm sorry. They got their chips. I'm gonna respect those guys, but they cannot be the greatest that play this game. You telling me when you watch Bill Russell, he's better than Kobe Bryant? Some of you got Bill Russell ranked ahead than Kobe Bryant. Do you understand? Kobe Bryant's a guard and he shot 44, 45% from the field. Tough shots, 3-point, all this. Bill Russell shot 43%. He changed the game defensively, the best defender of all time. Who's he defending? Besides Wilt, who's he defending?
But most people go by, that's when they bring in that ring scenario about, and they look, and that's what they're looking at.
Don't bring that in, though, if you, and you're a LeBron fan, but you can't bring that in with LeBron fans when it comes to Jordan.
Because, because Kareem is hot on mine, not because of what he did in the NBA. Kareem is on mine because of what he did before he even got to the league. Kareem's been dominated. He dominated his whole career. And you can't say that about a lot of players. So you gotta have Kareem has to be in your top 5, if not your top 3.
I got him there. I got him top 5.
Yeah. Kareem has to be up there, but a lot of people, they overlook that. And see, that's when I'm talking with a lot of these young cats that don't know, just about certain things, and they talk about certain. I mean, I was listening. I don't know how you feel about this, but I don't have no Scottie Pippen in no top 10. But I'll tell you what I do have. Where I do got Scottie, I got Scottie ahead of Kawhi Leonard when it comes to defending. It's like, come on, how you going to diminish him from that? That's almost like taking Draymond Green from the Warriors and saying he not the anchor of that defense. If the Warriors didn't have Draymond Green out there to anchor that defense wouldn't be as great as nice as Clay is, And it's like as nice as Iggy was, it's you need, and L, you played ball before. You need a good 3 good defenders on your team to have a nice defense. If you got 3 good defenders, and when you think about what Kawhi had when he was in San Antonio, when he was covering LeBron, and the reason why LeBron couldn't really do nothing with San Antonio, to me, it really wasn't Kawhi Leonard, because LeBron still was averaging numbers, but LeBron just couldn't get to the basket because of Timmy. And what's the other power forward they had? His face, I can see his face, but I can't call a name. But that defense that they had, but the Spurs played defense. Not to say that
they were a better team. Period. They just was a better team, bro.
Right.
They were a better team.
See,
that's why they won.
See what I always do. I always try to compare to football. Remember when it was the Redskins at that time, but I'm a Cowboy fan. But remember when the Redskins acquired Josh Norman from the Panthers, and they brought him in as a cornerback, thinking he was going to do. Josh Norman was a part of a great defense, because that Panther defense was like that. But you bring him over there to a lame defense that the Skins had.
Ain't gonna do much.
They pay him all this money and expect for him to change the defense. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And like I say, the reason why the Warriors, they had that scoring than what they do, but they had Iggy coming off the bench. Man, Iggy is a hellified defender. And then you team him up, and then you bring Kevin Durant in there with his size. Man, that Warriors teams I don't think they would have beat my Bulls, but the Warriors was tough. They was tough. You understand what I'm saying? But it's just like I just listen sometimes to folks when they be talking about basketball, and most of the time when they talk like basketball is one-sided.
That's always well. That's just you're talking about this generation. We talked about this earlier on this broadcast. All they think about is stats. And this is why, because they love LeBron, they can't talk about winning because he hasn't won enough. He's lost too many times to be with the greats. So they have to diminish winning. They have to diminish that and diminish team accomplishments, which is led by your leader, and go with individual things. They want to get into the debate of total. And they do that because LeBron has played longer. But look at his minutes. Look at his games played. He's not playing 80. He's not playing 82 games a year, practicing every day like the Jordans, the Kobe's, and all the greats. Michael, all them did. That's why their careers was only 12, 13, 14, 15 years.
Them Bulls teams was tough to me. They
were very tough.
Them Bulls teams, they had. I mean, I can't name that one. And like I say, I follow the game. I tell you what, I run down. Because I'm a huge MJ fan. Don't get me wrong, but I love the way that LeBron plays the game. But to me, LeBron has never played on any team that's been put together like MJ had with them six.
I disagree.
Which team?
Yeah, I disagree.
Which team?
I disagree.
Which team?
Those teams in Miami was stacked, bro. Those teams in Miami. No, the Bulls had. I know he's meaning by the Bulls. Team, the whole 1 through 15, it was a complete team where everybody had their roles and they understood it and they played it. But the talent level that he had in Miami way surpassed what the Bulls had.
It all depends on when you're talking, because
the years they won, the 2 years they won.
That first.
No, I ain't talking about that year. I'm talking about winning years, because the Bulls won, right? So I'm not going to compare it to any year he lost. So let's go to the 4 years that he won.
I don't know.
Take those 4 teams. Those are talent. Look at the team in Chicago. I mean, in Cleveland that he won with. That's a talent-laden team.
That team wouldn't have beat no Bulls.
I don't think any of his teams would have beat the Bulls. I don't think any of them. Any of them would have. No.
And then too, with Phil Jackson, they were well coached. Those Bull teams. To me, I don't give a shit what how many games Golden State won with the 73. But those Bulls teams that MJ played on were tough, man. I mean, when you think, see, they were long. But see, and I'm gonna tell you who don't get a lot of credit when you talk about Scottie. I'm talking about Ron Harper, because Ron Harper, he was a bona fide defender. So you got MJ, you got
Scottie. Bro, the whole team was defenders. The only guys that weren't considered average to above average or elite defenders were your specialists.
Right.
Craig Hodges, the Steve Kerrs. Those are the only guys. But those guys were scrappy. Those guys were scrappy and Gutty would get in there. You weren't just gonna abuse them on the defense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You weren't gonna just pick them out and abuse them. That wasn't going because the team defense was too good.
Yeah.
I agree that those teams. To me, when I look through the history, and I'm talking modern, the only team I think that could beat one of them Bulls teams or that great, let's say that 72-10 team,
right,
is that Lakers team that was 2000, 2001. That's the only team I think can beat them.
2000, 2001.
That's the one when they went through the playoffs. Remember, they swept everybody and only lost one game in the finals. They were 16-1. That team, when you go look at how that team was constructed,
I'm telling you,
that team would be would have the best opportunity to beat the Bulls.
Right.
So they had matchups. They had matchups the Bulls couldn't do nothing with. They did. Shaq would have been a problem for them because you could put a wash for Kobe and Jordan, right? And then with the role players, see, people didn't understand. Like right now, they play what's called positionless basketball.
Right.
You go look at that team that the Lakers had. They only had two guys that were 6 foot. You had Derek Fisher, 6'2", whatever he was, and you had Tyronn Lue, who was 6 foot. Everybody else on the team was 6 foot, 6'6" or taller. Right. They were already playing positionless basketball back then. Right. So they would have matched up well against the Bulls. Trying to guard Scottie, throwing multiple bodies at Scottie, throwing multiple bodies at Michael Jordan. They were long at the guards position. I'm telling you, they had little Nat guards too. They could shoot the ball. They were athletic. I think the Lakers got bored a lot during the regular season because when the playoffs came, a switch turned on, and I'm telling you, they totally dominated people.
What to do? And see,
they totally dominated people.
But see, El, I love when they added Miss Dennis Rodman. See, when they added Miss Dennis, that just took them over the top right there.
Because their defense went to another level, the intangibles and the rebounding went to another level. Nobody wanted Dennis then, but shoot, wasn't he leading the league in rebounds that year? When he came there, he led the league in rebounds.
Yeah, with the Spurs.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm talking about when he got to the Bulls. Did he lead the league in rebounds that year? I got to go back and look. I thought he led the league in rebounds like 14 rebounds a game. Nobody wanted him because of his antics.
Right.
Bill said, I can control that. It was a perfect fit. Think about it. They went from Horace Grant to Dyson Bailey. Remember him? Scott Williams?
Brian Grant,
yeah. Then they always was rotating that power forward, that banger, that position was always a position that they constantly rotated. After Horace Grant left, they constantly was putting people in those positions to do something good. And they always had good players like that other teams gave up on or whatever, and Phil could get them to come in and fit the system. That's a part of Jordan's greatness too. Right. The intimidation level of Jordan and how Jordan pushed them in practice, bro.
Right.
They had no choice but to produce, bro. That's why I got respect for Jordan. I know he was an a-hole to most of them guys, but he got you to win. You're relevant now because you won with Jordan. Without Jordan, no one's talking about you.
Hey, so that's why I wanted to let you know where I stand with MJ. So but see with LeBron, man, he came.
Hey,
that's the
same dude, ain't it?
This is the thing that I say to you when he came into the league. And they was crowning him the king, and I said, man, shit, I can't call this joking okay. But when he took that, what was it, 06? Was that the 06 team, the Cleveland team that he took to the finals? And they got swept by the Spurs? Was that 06?
07, wasn't it?
07? Okay. I say, damn, this kid knows something right here, man. Because he came straight in and he dominated. He came straight into the league, and he's been doing what they said he was going to do.
My brother.
Go ahead.
His second year, he raised it, but he still didn't even make the playoffs. So my thing is this: I don't know, my brother. I can't say the man dominated the league coming in. He didn't.
No, I said dominated.
He did. Hold on. What word you use then? You said he came in dominated.
No, I'm not saying that he dominated. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
I want to make sure because I got examples of guys that dominated.
No.
Coming in the league. Coming in. First and second years, they dominated the league, is what I'm saying. LeBron didn't do that, bro. He didn't do that. Y'all say narratives that just ain't true about LeBron. He didn't dominate no league his first 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. He didn't.
I guarantee you. So let me ask you this: what we would need to probably go on this to see how many games did Cleveland win the year before he got there, up until the time
that even if that team went from, and I'll give an example. Say he went from 15 wins to 60, he ain't dominating the league, bro.
No, but
the team got better, but he didn't dominate the league. Magic dominated the league when he came in, bro, winning as a rookie, 20-year-old.
Right.
Kareem dominated the league, bro, winning his second year being MVP. Bro, these guys dominated the league. LeBron didn't do that.
Comparison right there, because when Magic came in, he came in with Kareem. If LeBron had come in with some talent like that, we could have.
I'm gonna ask you this. Hey, let me ask you, who did Kareem come in with then?
No, Elder, that's not what you just said. You said when
I said Kareem too. Magic and Kareem.
But listen what I'm saying to you though. When
I got other guys that came in dominating the league too. I can give you other names of guys that came in dominating the league.
Let me backtrack though. I do want to say when Magic came into the league, it was on another level. And I just felt like when LeBron came in that they were about on the same level. I think we can agree with that.
I don't know. You know why I don't agree?
Why?
Magic led his team to 9 championships in 10 years. 9 in 10 years. His first 10 years in the league, he went to the chip 9 times. Now LeBron went to 10 straight chips or whatever, 8 straight, whatever they call it, 8 straight chips. But he didn't do that right out the gate.
Hey,
LeBron, hold on. What year was it? What was the first year that they won? I can't remember. I'm asking this. LeBron, what's the first year he won?
The first year that he won would have been in Miami, so that would have been.
It was like 8 years after he been in the league, 8 or 9 years after he been in the league.
No, give me the year, please.
I want to say 11, right?
Did he win right after Kobe won in 10? LeBron won that next year?
I'm not sure.
No. Was
12,
it 12?
12
was the first year. He came in 2003.
He won 2012.
That's 9 seasons.
Hey, but you can't.
Hold on, time out, bro. We got to keep this a buck. You said he came in dominating the league. He didn't win a chip till his 9th season. And you got guys like Kareem that won in his second year and Magic that won in his first year. Magic and Kareem went to 9 championships in 10 years. That's domination, bro.
Have you ever asked the question, how the hell did the Lakers get Magic anyway? With the team.
Brother, don't deflect. You're deflecting now.
I'm just saying.
You're deflecting.
I'm not deflecting.
Hold on. I can tell you this. They got Magic the same way that the Boston Celtics got Bird. And they didn't get him the same way though, I'm just saying. And they got him the same way Cleveland got LeBron. You think it's a coincidence that LeBron went to Cleveland?
It was a different, but Cleveland was one of the worst teams in the league.
Do you think it's a coincidence that LeBron went to Cleveland? You're not answering my question, sir.
I don't, because Cleveland had the worst team. I'm saying how are the two faces of the league acquiring two of the top talents that's coming out of college?
This is how people were doing it back then, bro. And they were throwing the owners out. Hold on, let me finish. They were throwing owners out of the league because owners didn't believe in the draft picks. So they would sell these draft picks 4, 5, 6 years ahead of time. That's how the Lakers got think about it. They won a chip, and the next year they picked first. Right. How did they do that? Because they did the trade with Detroit, and Detroit sucked, and they ended up getting the first round pick, and they picked James Worthy. But that's because you had a bad owner in Detroit. He was selling his picks for money, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again, it ain't like what the what's-the-names was doing. It ain't like what Boston was doing. They were actually cheating, usurping the system to get all the talent is what they were doing. There's not. I mean, like right now, think about it. It's the same way now, but the Lakers got these picks. They're 5 and 7 years away. Say the Lakers make these picks, and then say the Lakers suck, and they say they do a trade with just who got a chance to win? Shit. Let's say they do it with Brooklyn, right? And then Brooklyn end up winning, and then in 2026, Brooklyn wins again, and the Lakers are the worst team in the league. And the first round pick ends up going, the first player pick, Lakers win the lottery, Brooklyn get it. That's how it can happen. But you got to do that years ahead. You can't blame Brooklyn for that because they made a trade 5 years ahead of that. And that's what the Lakers are doing. See, the Celtics cheat. This is why I don't have respect. No, I'm serious. This is why I have respect for them. Think about this, bro. The loophole in the league, a guy has to enter the draft, right? To be picked. Back then, nobody policed it. So the Celtics said Larry Bird is so good that even though his junior year, he don't declare for the NBA draft. When the draft came up, they drafted him anyway. How can you draft a guy that name is not even in the draft?
Wow.
That's what, go look, bro. That's what they did. So now they had to put the rule on paper to make sure that nobody else could do something like that. But they drafted Bird the year before he graduated.
Right.
Yeah,
he was already drafted. That's why. That's why. And Magic was 2 years. Hey, Magic was 2 years behind him. Bird was a senior. Magic was a sophomore.
Yeah,
when they
Bird
went
older than Magic.
to the champion. Yeah, when they went to the championship. And Bird was an old senior. That's what a lot of folks don't know. He started off at the University of Indiana, then transferred to Indiana State. Folks don't know the story behind this stuff, but the Celtics cheated. They usurped the rules. How you drafting a guy that didn't even declare himself for the draft? But they did it, and that's how they got Larry Bird.
Dang.
Bro, this is why I don't have respect for them. I don't have respect for the Celtics. They cheat to get what they get. You take away them not being able to cheat and get all that talent, they don't have them 11 championships they got back then.
Right.
They don't. You don't. Hey, you think about this. Say they don't cheat, right? Go look at the draft the year Magic came out. Who knows who goes first in that draft? The Lakers probably still would have took Showtime, but it would have been a big time because some people didn't want the Lakers to take. And I'm talking about in Lakerville. Some people in the Lakers they didn't want the Lakers to draft Magic Johnson.
That was crazy.
They didn't, bro, because they had Norm Nixon.
Right.
And they're not gonna mesh. They're not gonna mesh. And Magic was already telling folks, I know I'm 6'9". I need to run the show though. I need to run the show.
Right.
So a lot of teams was turned off from that. Think about it. Who was doing that back then? What player was doing that back then at his size? He's supposed to be power forward at 6'9", bro. He's supposed to be. So again, so imagine if Larry Bird is available. You don't think the Lakers would have considered taking Larry Bird?
Right.
Man, come on. I got friends that actually played in the Big Ten the years that Larry Bird and Magic Johnson was there. Played against them both.
Right.
And they all tell me that Bird was the hardest player they ever had to play against. And I'm a Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, my favorite player.
Right.
But they say the toughest guy ever played against in their whole careers was Larry Bird, bro.
No, Bird was
and then you get guys here saying that LeBron will cook Bird. Man, shut up. LeBron ain't cooking Bird on nothing, bro. Bird was a beast, bro. Bird was a dog. He would have gave it to LeBron like he gave it to everybody else in the league, bro. Right. You don't win 3 MVPs in a row and you a scrub.
No,
okay, L-Dog, you can come in here. See, I don't like when people say stuff like I'm a liar. That's strong to me.
That's too strong.
You may disagree with my take.
I know.
But you want to call me a liar? I prefer you to come on in here and we do this man to man.
Right.
Because I'm lying. I like to know what I'm lying about, L-Dog.
Yeah, that's not a lie.
I like to know what I'm lying about, bro. Send the link, Kareem, to L-Dog so we can come in here. Because I don't appreciate that. I don't really like that. I don't like that lying stuff. I like to know what I'm lying about.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
I like to know.
Right.
You're laughing, but that's serious, brother.
Right.
I mean, if you don't like my take, you just don't like my take. But tell me what I'm lying about.
Right.
There's a link. You can come on in here.
Yeah, he might learn something.
I want to know what I'm lying about.
Right.
That's true, Marvin.
Yeah.
Neither one of them, they deceptive though quick. They got deceptive quickness. They may not be the most athletic guys in the world, but believe you me, them are some dogs on the court, bro. Luka 23 dominating the league, bro. 33, 8-8, bro. Are you serious? But Luka been playing pro for forever.
Yeah. Do you think they need to change that?
Change what?
Do you think they need to change when you have a professional player that actually comes into the NBA for the first season?
do. It's biased, bro, against brothers. Because all these other sports, none of them, besides football, of course, but none of these other sports have any kind of restrictions on when guys can come and be professionals, bro. It's retarded. They do that just to hurt the brothers,
the league, bro. And then you have a first year pro playing against someone that's been playing professionally, 6-7 years, and you still want to give the newcomer, the 6-7 year newcomer to the NBA the Rookie of the Year. I just think that that's just bias. Was once you start playing pro, if you're playing professional, you're playing professional.
Well, you talking about Luka getting it because he played professional overseas?
Because he's already been.
Yeah,
popular.
but that's not the top league though, brother. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with guys playing professional overseas and other places that's lower than the NBA, and then the year they get there, they can win it. Because it ain't like Luka came into the league at freaking 27, 30 years old, like Sabonis did. Luka came in the league at 19. He's 23 now.
He's 23.
He came in the league. He's his 4th year. He's 23, and he's been dominating from day one.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
He's a bad dude, and I don't have a problem with that, bro. That's getting the best players here.
Right. Yeah, he's a bad boy.
Yeah, man. I'm taking all smoke, but I mean, again, I don't have a problem with people saying this and they disagree with my takes and this and that, but calling me a liar, bro, I don't like that. Come on in and prove the link there, L Dog. Where you at, bro?
Right, he ain't coming in.
Where you at?
Yeah, that's all.
You can come in here. You can come in here and tell me how I lied, so I can smoke your ass. Sizzling, yo. Y'all remember Sizzling? No, y'all too young for that. Niggas don't know what Sizzling is. You may know. My brother right here know. Right. You remember Sizzling, brother? I'm gonna Sizzling your ass. I don't mess with no bacon at all.
See,
I'm gonna Sizzling your ass.
Other thing that I say about and where I am with the Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, that debate. See, I can't really. I'm gonna wait until LeBron is done playing before I make that assessment about where I place him, because I just don't believe in placing players that even with the I just don't believe in placing players in the conversation with people that are retired. MJ did his thing, and we can put him up on the board with the rest of the retirees, you know what I mean? But at this point in LeBron James' career, you know, he's still playing, and then on top of that, he's still playing at a high level. You know, I was listening last night. Talking about him not being able to carry a team. And I'm just thinking to myself,
I disagree with that.
But it's like, why would you even want to see at this point when we're talking?
I disagree with that though.
But I
disagree with that. He can carry a team.
But when we're talking about vets, like we're talking about LeBron in his 20th season, you really want his best. You really want his best in the playoffs. You know, you can't. I remember watching. I can't stand Charles Barkley, but I remember I was watching this take, and he actually called out Kobe's injuries.
Yo, salute.
You remember that?
Hey, salute.
Is that your boy?
Yeah, I remember. Is that L Dog? Who's that? I just hear the avatar. I don't see his name. Who is that?
Remember when Charles Barkley actually?
Yo, salute. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yo, what up, Elder? What up, Kareem? Salute,
my brother.
Man, Elder, man, how y'all sitting up here discrediting LeBron, man? Like y'all, when LeBron loses, y'all say he playing for stats, he not trying hard. But when Kobe, when they had their losing seasons, y'all say he the leader, all this stuff. But LeBron's not a leader. He playing for stats when he loses. That's what I'm understand.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you watch Kobe?
Yeah, I watched Kobe.
Did you watch LeBron now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about at the end of their careers. You watch the end of Kobe's, and you're watching LeBron at the end of his. Who you think play harder on the court, LeBron or Kobe?
Both of them play hard.
Right.
But
offense and defense. Hold on. Offense and defense, they both play hard. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, for stretches.
Okay, bro.
I don't think Kobe.
I'm not gonna debate
defense.
Okay. I'm not gonna debate that's your thought, bro. I don't think you're going to get a lot of basketball people that agree with you, but that's your thought. I don't think you're going to get a lot of basketball people agree that LeBron plays hard on defense. People say stuff like LeBron ain't played defense since 2018, bro. LeBron is situational in defense. He'll bro, no. Bro, let's keep it real, bro. Go. You can just go look at the defense of the ratings, bro. But that don't mean nothing. I understand. Again, and then LeBron, here's the thing. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, then earlier,
I said what?
Then earlier you was telling dude on the panel, you said LeBron wouldn't dominate since he came in the league.
He didn't. He said he dominated. He didn't.
He was dominant when he first came in the league.
Oh, no.
See, brother, hold on, bro.
These are the facts.
Hold on, bro.
Okay.
No, not a fact. It's your opinion, bro.
No, I'm gonna come with facts.
I'll give you facts. Hold on, I'll give you facts.
All right.
If you dominate, that means you win. You're not dominating anybody if you ain't winning.
So okay,
So
hold
who
on.
did he
So let me ask
dominate?
you a question then. Was
Who
Shaq
did he
dominant when he
dominate?
first came in the league? Was Shaq dominant?
No.
Shaq was not dominant, bro.
No. I just answered your question.
Shaq was
He
not
didn't
dominant.
win. He didn't win. No, he didn't dominate the league. No.
That's crazy.
I know a lot of guys. I know a lot of guys come in the league. A lot of guys,
dominant.
bro. I got a long list of guys I can pull up for you that came in the league averaging 25, 30 points. Some of these dudes as rookies. They didn't dominate because they didn't win. So see, this is the thing. You new guys, you LeBron lovers, y'all don't care about winning. Winning is irrelevant to y'all. Just because your king got 6 losses. That's why y'all don't care about winning. I guarantee you, if LeBron was 6-4, y'all would care a lot more about winning. You never want to talk about winning when you love LeBron because he lost too many times. Hold on. Hold on. Let me finish this, dude.
So you're saying that you can't be a dominant player. You have to win a championship every year to be dominant.
Bro,
is that what you're saying? So you're telling me when Larry Bird was calling Jordan Jesus and sneakers, putting up 65, that wasn't a dominant performance. He's not a dominant player.
That's what I consider dominating.
Right.
You're dominating the league if you're not dominating. I'm telling you, to me, you're not dominating the league if you just come in and you're doing a bunch of scoring. That don't dominate the league to me. A lot of guys have done that, is what I'm telling you.
I'm talking about on a consistent basis.
Bro,
on a consistency.
Yes.
Consistency means something.
Bro,
consistency
you really
means something.
Bro,
if you're going
young,
season after season,
bro, you're not listening. You're young. It's guys that came in this league scoring 25 every game from day one, bro. Day one.
So so let me ask you.
If they don't win, I don't consider them dominating.
Okay,
I don't care if you hold on. Who's more dominant? LeBron coming in scoring 27 in his second year, or Kareem winning a
31.
championship in the
31 to be exact. 31.
Hold on, time out. He did not average 31 his second year.
He did. Go look it up. Go look it up. 31.
Oh my God.
Go look it up. Hey, Kareem, go look it up. Second year, 31.
LeBron does not average 31 points a game, bro. Where are you getting your stats from? Where are you getting your stats from? Oh my God.
You're capping, bro.
Hold on, bro. He's gonna force me to do it. And it's just sad, bro. This nigga did not average 31 his second year. And it doesn't matter. He didn't win. He didn't make the playoffs his second year.
That Jugger was balling though. He was balling though, man.
Oh my God, y'all are sad.
Yeah,
y'all
that was his third year.
Y'all don't even know your own stats.
So you
that was his third year.
Now you're getting it right. So apologize.
Bro.
I'm not gonna hold on, bro. I'm not gonna call you a liar. Hold on, bro. I'm not gonna call you a liar, but you just lied. I sit here and told you he didn't average that. You said yes, he did.
Hey,
he didn't.
Okay,
but here's the thing, though, bro. Even in his third year, hold on, bro. Even in his third
and his third year, and his fourth year, and his fifth year, he was still second in the league in scoring behind Kobe and D Wade. Go look that up. For the next 5 seasons, how was that not dominant? Consistency. You can't just do it for one season.
Let me ask a question, L. So when did MJ start?
I can't talk. Can't talk to you. When he started 91, when he started winning?
Come on.
91? I'm just telling you.
Man, come on. We know Jordan was dominant when he stepped in the league in 85.
He was a dominant. Hey, I'll give you this. He was a dominant offensive player. He scored a whole bunch of points. But he didn't win.
Jordan played defense too.
But you don't got to win to be a dominant player in the league to make an impact. If you don't have the supporting cast, you're not going to win. But that doesn't take away your dominance.
That is your opinion.
Yeah, but see that.
This is the thing, though, bro. This is the thing.
We good.
I see it. Okay, is Trae Young dominating the league right now? Yes or no?
Nah, heck no, nah.
He
doesn't have a high impact on winning though.
Oh my! Y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? Say it again, brother. I'm gonna have you say it again. Why is Trae Young not Hold on. Why is Trae Young not dominating the league?
Because he's not having a huge impact on winning.
Because of the position.
LeBron made the playoffs this third season though.
You can't.
Once they put a decent team around him, and then his fourth season, he got them to the finals. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Time out.
That's dominating the league.
Are you gonna listen or what? What you gonna do? You just said. Hold on. You just said that LeBron James got to the final his fourth year in the league, right?
Fourth or fifth year in the league, yeah. 07.
Where did he get? No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna quote you right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna quote you right. You said he got to the playoffs his third year in the league. Is that what you said? Yes or no? Huh?
Third year, yes.
Okay.
06.
Tell me this. What did Trey Young do his second year in the league?
There's no.
What did he do?
I don't follow Trae Young. I don't.
He got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay.
He got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Come on, Elder. You can't put no Trae Young in the same.
But
y'all are sad, bro.
No, but let me ask you this.
Y'all are sad, bro.
Hey,
LeBron
made
Hey, Elder,
let me say this though. Elder,
Trae Young made it his second year. He made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Let me say this.
You can't compare Trae Young to LeBron though. That's
why not?
Come on.
Go look at Trae Young's stats.
Hey,
who had better stats his second year, LeBron and Trae Young? Who you want to bet? Hey, put your money where your mouth at.
Can I say one thing?
Come on, man.
Who
had better stats their second year, LeBron or Trae Young? I'm asking.
But you can't Trae Young.
Oh,
everybody in this panel. Everybody in this panel.
Trae Young in his second year. No. Trae Young in his second year led his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to look it up, but I think he was averaging like 27 and 11.
So let me ask you something.
No. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it.
No, I hear you. Around 2003.
His second year in the league. 29. Thank you. He averaged how many assists? Hold on. How many assists?
9.
He averaged 29 points and 9 assists and led his team in a second-year player to the Eastern Conference Finals. Who's better, him or LeBron?
What league was harder? This league or the 03 league? What league was harder, when LeBron first came in the league in 03 or this year? Y'all say it's a weak. Nah. Y'all say it's a weak. Y'all say it's this is a weak error. This is a soft error. Come on, man.
Bro.
It's straight up. That's what y'all say.
I'm destroying you up here, bro.
You're not. No, you're not. Hey, everybody in the chat, no. Everybody in 2003, Charles Barkley said LeBron should have made the All-Star team. He was snubbed from the All-Star team. That's dominance. That's dominance.
Hey, y'all, I want y'all. Only reason I'm tolerating this because I want y'all to see how deflection works with the LeBron James fans.
So hold on. Tell me.
Now they're changing because I gave another guy that did exactly what LeBron did and did it greater. Now, no. I'm giving you a guy. That did exactly what LeBron did, but did it greater than him. Now that's not dominant. Now that's not dominant. Trae Young ain't dominated the league, but he got to the Eastern Conference Final his second year on 29 and 9.
So let me ask the panel. Let me ask the chat.
But he didn't dominate the league.
What Trae Young do after that?
Hey, bro, you don't have to ask the chat.
Okay, what did he do next? After that, after he made the Eastern Conference Finals, what did he do the next year? What did Trae Young do the next year? What did Trae Young do the next year?
He's only been in the league 4 years.
No. Hold on. LeBron's
only been in the league 4 years.
LeBron went to the finals.
Okay, you're right. This is his fourth year.
Hold on. And then after that, after he went to the finals in 07, guess what? The whole league changed. In the Celtics, they traded for KG and Ray Allen to team up to keep LeBron from going to the finals. Then people want to get on LeBron because the Celtics went and traded for KG and Ray Allen.
I ain't gonna do it, Kareem. I ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry, Kareem. I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
When LeBron go to the Heat to get form his
LeBron James lovers are sad, bro. That's all I can tell you. Y'all don't want to. We're talking about. I accept the fact. I don't consider a guy that just a guy that has a bunch of empty stats and don't win. I don't consider that dominating.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
you just called Trae. Hold on. You just said Trae Young was empty stats.
Elder.
You just said Trae Young was empty stats.
Elder, hold on.
I'm not going, bro. You not want to talk about this stuff, bro.
Let's go. Let's
Elder, you still going at it with these niggas about
Kobe? These dudes just came in with some retarded stuff.
3-1 lead. Kobe had a 3-1 lead against the Suns, and he smoked that.
I know this dude.
He smoked that whole series.
Hey, okay, bro, you right. Hey, bro, you right. What was Kobe ranked? What was the Lakers ranked that year? Where were they ranked?
6 or 7 seed.
7 seed and 7 and 2. 2 seed, 7 seed. 2 seed, 7 seed. Hey, do me a favor. Name me. Hey, hold on, bro.
Name the starting 5.
Everybody in the chat, has LeBron ever choked a 3-1 lead before?
He don't have to when he getting skunked, nigga. When he getting blown out, when a nigga getting swept, he don't have to have a 3-1 lead.
But he was playing for Shaq. Kobe was playing.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
He was on a trash
what round
team.
was that? Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Come on,
hey, bro. What round was that? What round was that, bro?
On the losing team,
you gonna answer questions or you gonna talk shit?
He get a triple-double in the finals and he balling out.
What round was that, bro?
He just playing for stats. Fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Come on, bro.
LeBron's
the GOAT, bro. Hey, 40 again.
Hold on. Herm, my GOAT got
that's
6 months in the finals, man. My GOAT got 6 final losses. Yeah, he's a GOAT. My GOAT got swept in the finals. My GOAT got 2 duds in the finals. That's my GOAT. I put a super team together, and I still go lose to a guy with no Hall of Famers on his team, no All-Stars on his team. Just him. I'm the GOAT? Man, stop it, bro. Get some breath in your body, dude. Get some breath in your body. Get some breath in your body, dude. I just sizzlinged you, bro, on your topic. You came in, hey, bro. You came in here and said that LeBron dominated from day one. You said that. I gave you a guy that had better stats than LeBron and did more than LeBron his first 2 years, and y'all told me flat out he ain't dominate the league. You niggas is
everybody in the chat knows in 03.
I don't care. What you're doing now is playing to emotion. You're playing to emotion because most people in the chat love LeBron. No. Are you serious? Charles Barkley said Denver was going to win a championship. You believe that?
Everybody on the phone said LeBron should have made the All-Star team rookie year. That's dominant. This something you could have said. Kobe didn't have to stay the day.
His third year. What are you talking about?
Hey, Keishonda, I saw you over in tickets. I see you over here. We're not even talking about Kobe. So why you bringing him up, sis?
This shit crazy.
Kobe, I tell you this, Keishonda. Kobe got a better record in the finals than LeBron. He 5.
Everybody in the chat. Remember in 07.
Kobe actually took a mediocre team and won.
Elder, this was
fourth year and went to the NBA Finals.
Y'all are just novices coming here. Lamar, what you got? You in here? What you got?
Come on, bro.
You in here? You didn't ask for the link. What you got?
Hey, man, come on in too, man, because Lamont been calling you out, man.
I'm waiting on Lamont. I took
I'm talking about Lamont been calling that man.
I took your topic and cooked you on it. You tried to say the man dominated when he came in. Your definition of dominating was 22 points a game as a rookie and 27 points a game as a second-year player, and didn't even make the playoffs to his third year. I gave you a guy in Trey Young. I gave you a guy in Trey Young that did way better than that in his first 2 years. And you said he ain't dominating the league. That's what you said.
Kobe do his first 2 seasons.
That's what we're not talking about Kobe. We're not talking about Kobe. We ain't talking about Kobe. We're not talking about Kobe.
Okay.
We're not.
Okay. Now we ain't talking
about
Kobe.
When did the conversation get on Kobe? We're talking about LeBron.
Talking about Kobe in leadership, and LeBron is not a leader. And he's not playing. When was we talking?
First off, you're lying. I never said LeBron wasn't no leader. I actually just disagreed when the dude said that LeBron can't carry a team. The old G up above you. He said, I don't think that LeBron, or somebody said, I don't think LeBron can carry a team anymore. I don't agree with that. He can.
I heard someone said that. Okay. I didn't say.
Yeah, somebody said that he can't carry a team, and I just said no, he can. Right. I disagree. So don't start lying. This is what y'all do. Y'all import. Y'all boogers is worse than these damn preachers that be exegesis and stuff, bro. Importing shit in the text. Y'all bad. You niggas is bad, bro. Making up shit, just lying. This is a lie.
Hey, they said Kobe. They say, hey, hold on. They say
you come on, get your ass stir fried since you
average 7 points.
Hey, this dude, hey, Kareem, get rid of this dude, block or whatever. The timing is done with this dude. I done already flipped him 4 times. Please block him. Please mute his mic so I can go ahead and cook this nigga Lamont since he eats the season. Kareem, where you at? Kareem, where you at, bro? Did you go to sleep on me?
You know that nigga sleep.
But we ain't talking about Kobe. Why is the time been on feet? This is what y'all do. You want to play on emotion. You want to play on emotion. You want to. That ain't the topic we're talking about now. That's not what we're talking about. You came in here saying that LeBron dominated from the jump. That was the topic. You started it. Not that he was better than Kobe. Now you want to switch because you've been cooked, nigga. You've been stir fried, nigga. You've been sizzling. Now you want to switch the topic. The topic is that LeBron dominated from day one, and it didn't. The nigga didn't win. He didn't get a win until his 9th year in the league, bro.
I do hear you try to say Kobe was better than LeBron. I do hear you try to say.
Hold on. So Elder, are you saying?
I still have Kobe better than LeBron. I still think Kobe's a better player than LeBron. That's my opinion. Live with it. You got, hey, bro, I ain't mad at you that you got LeBron as the GOAT, and the nigga got 6 losses and 2 duds in the championship. I ain't got no problem with you having that. If he your GOAT, he your king, enjoy him.
He's faced tougher competition.
I still know Kobe greater, in my opinion. Kobe's a greater player than that nigga. He's a better winner than that nigga. He got more heart than that nigga. He's a better leader than that nigga. That's what I got. Lamont, what's up? You next. Since you ethered me, bro. Now what?
Ain't no next. I'm just asking a question. So you saying the only way a player can be considered dominant in the NBA is if they win championships?
No, I did not say. See, there y'all go.
I'm just clarifying. I'm clarifying.
I said for me, I consider dominance when guys win. A lot of guys come to the league scoring a bunch of points early. That don't make them dominant to me. You have to win. I play to win the game. I care about winning. Your generation don't care.
Hold on.
Your generation
no,
don't.
Hold on,
he
Elder,
asked me,
Elder.
was Jordan dominating the league when he first came in? I said no.
There's a difference.
He scored a lot of points, but he wasn't dominating.
But Elder, there's a difference between winning, being a winning team, and winning a championship. So are you saying they cannot be considered a dominant player until they start winning championships, or they just start winning at a high level, get into the finals, winning games, having a good regular season? What are you talking about when you say winning?
Yeah, right. Just define your definition.
Because it sounds like in one context you're defining winning as championships, and then another context you're just defining it as being a winning player. So when we say dominance as a winning player, what are you referring to?
What I'm saying is this:
because Giannis has been dominant.
Because it's a lot of leeway in that statement. Because you trying to, it seems like you're trying to make it out for Kobe, and then to make it.
It's not. No,
okay, so what do you mean by dominance?
The brother came in and said LeBron been dominating from the jump, and I said no, he hasn't. He's not been dominating.
Okay,
and I gave him examples. Hold on, I'm telling you, I gave him examples of guys that came in the league and won chips in their first few years.
So you considered winning chips. The only time a player could be dominant is if they're winning chips.
No, those guys is who I consider to dominate because of what they did.
That's what I'm asking.
They secured the lead. They didn't have to score a ton of points.
I need you to lock yourself into a narrative. So
already did, nigga.
Proceed with that. So that's why I'm asking you. I can't proceed with this until the only way a player can be connected with dominance is if they start winning championships. Correct?
That for me. Yes, for me.
Wow.
Okay.
You're not dominating, and let me get more clarity. You're not dominating the league to me just because you come in and score a bunch of points. That is not dominant. You're not winning. You're not dominating.
But what if a player's scoring points and being one of the best defenders in the league? Like Jordan when he won Defensive Player of the Year and in the scoring title.
Did he win? Where did he get in the playoffs
but
that year?
Isn't that dominance?
Answer my question.
So you saying Jordan wasn't dominant that year?
You didn't answer my question.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to get
what
clarity.
year was that, and how far did he get in the playoffs?
Because again, he won a championship.
I gave this.
I don't know the year per se. I don't want to quote the wrong year.
Well, figure that out. Then I'll answer your question.
Well, what I'm saying is, it was before he won a championship.
I gave this dude
basically saying that you got to win
of why his
saying you got to win a championship to be considered.
All right, let me ask you.
Correct?
No, let me ask you this then.
I'm just trying to get clarity.
That's a lot of dominance.
How many times you want me to say it?
The
guys that I can.
That's why I asked you about Jordan.
Hold on, bro. The guys. I'll be real specific. I'll be very specific.
He said
I'll be very specific.
But Jordan was dominant.
Since you can't hear, Lamont, I will be very specific. I personally
you're not answering the question.
He's giving you his definition.
I personally.
He already gave me that. He said you have to win championships to be dominant.
That's his definition. You can't change.
I don't need that. I'm not trying to change that. I just asked him about Jordan.
I consider guys that when you say, because that's what he did. This guy that came, I don't know his name over here. He came in and said that LeBron dominated from the jump. I said no. Guys that come in and win from the jump dominate. That's what I said. And I gave him examples of those guys. So no, I don't consider a guy dominating the league if he's just scoring a bunch of points, but he can't win. No, I don't.
So let me ask you this.
Hold on.
Does the Rookie of the Year mean anything to you?
Hold on one second.
Right.
Hey, fall back, y'all. Fall back, y'all. It's between Elder and Lamont. Fall back.
I'm just trying to get clarity so I can move forward.
I just gave you clarity.
Hold on. I'm trying to follow. I'm trying to follow it up.
With championships. That's what he said.
How many times I gotta say this?
Elder, I'm trying to move past
I'm trying to question 3 times.
Elder, I'm trying to move past it so we can continue on in the conversation.
My God.
Jordan didn't become dominant until 1991 when he won his first
what I'm saying
That's basically what he's saying.
I don't consider a guy coming in scoring a bunch of points but cannot win a dominant player.
What I'm asking you is, so when Jordan won Defensive Player of the Year and he was the best offensive player in the game.
I asked you what year was that?
1987-88.
So no, because
Jordan was the best offensive and defensive player.
They lost in the second round that year.
Hold on,
let me ask you this. Okay, no
I'm
problem.
just asking you. No,
I just answered your question. I answered your question.
So that wasn't dominance to you?
I said no, nigga.
Okay. And so when Kareem won MVP, but this team didn't make the playoffs, it wasn't dominance?
No. How many people? Oh, did Steve Nash?
No, what you've done now,
hold on, Lamont.
is you've locked yourself into this
bro.
championship narrative where you can't say anybody's dominant who doesn't win a championship. So now you have to say ridiculous things like Jordan wasn't dominant in 87, 88. You have to say ridiculous stuff like that because you've locked yourself into a narrative that makes absolutely no sense. To say a player needs to win a championship to be dominant is ridiculous. You've locked yourself into a retarded statement that makes no sense. That does not make sense. A player can be dominant without winning a championship. Shaquille O'Neal entered the league as a dominant player.
Lamont,
the case by Karl Malone
hold on, you had your time. Hey, bro, you had your time. Hold on. Lamont, define dominance then. Lamont, define dominance. Lamont, define dominance then.
It's definitely not winning a championship.
Define
because
it.
That's team.
I didn't ask you what it wasn't. Define it.
Team sport, right?
Dominance is dominance is individual. If you can individually dominate not just your position, but you can be dominant to the point where you affect entire teams' offensive and defensive game plans, where you can change the game when teams have to completely focus on you. Otherwise, you alone can win or lose a game. That means you're dominant. Shaquille O'Neal could win or lose a game if teams did not focus on him. Shaquille O'Neal, complete dominance since he entered the league. Hakeem Olajuwon, complete dominance since he entered the league. Michael Jordan, complete dominance when he entered the league. You don't have to win a championship to affect Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was lucky enough to win a championship that first year. That was
dominant. Huh? That's your wording. You're saying complete dominance.
Hold on. It doesn't matter how I'm wording it. I'm just saying dominance in general is when a player affects the game to the degree where you have to focus completely on them to ensure that you win the game. And that's what Jordan was, especially in. I don't need to hold on. I don't need to hold on. Hold on.
Is Trey Young a dominant player?
That statement.
Now you have to go with the logic. I'm with it.
Jordan wasn't dominant.
Trey Young a dominant player?
That makes no sense.
Is Trey Young a dominant player?
That makes no sense.
Answer my question. Is Trey Young a dominant player?
Trey Young, yes, he was offensively a dominant player. You have to be mindful of him on the offensive side of the ball. That's a fact.
He's not a dominant player. He's not a dominant player.
I'll let you two argue then. I'll let you two argue.
First of all, offensively.
Offensively.
I'm not about to argue.
All the stuff you hold on, Lamont. Your definition.
No. What I'm saying is your definition has locked you into a corner where you can say Jordan wasn't dominant in 87, 88.
Lamont,
that is horrible, right?
Your definition.
No, my definition just has been true.
You just defined Trey Young
because
everything you said. Because
I haven't. I don't care what player you're trying to attach to it. What you're trying to do is you're trying to attach.
Trey Young.
Okay, I don't matter.
Everything you
I respect Trey Young's game.
Elder, I got a question.
Hold on, y'all. Let me finish. I gotta go. So hold on.
This man said that Trey Young
Let me finish this because this is why.
Are you saying Karl Malone wasn't a dominant player, Elder?
What he's done.
Hey, y'all, it's between Lamont and Elder. Let them two settle.
No, it ain't, bro.
Let them two settle this shit.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all what he's done. He's painted dominance in one light, so that he can paint the few players that he likes as dominant, and he can eliminate any player that doesn't fit that criteria, and he specifically molded it in a way so he can eliminate certain players that he doesn't really have an affinity for.
I got a question.
It's not balanced. It's not equal. It's not.
I have a question for everybody then.
And now you have to admit that Jordan wasn't dominant in 87, 88.
You got your. Hey, I'm gonna ask you this. Hold on.
You're the only person in the world that thinks like that. That makes no sense.
Thank you. Let me ask you this.
I don't talk to bots. She's a bot.
Let me ask you this.
She needs to come on the panel if she wants to address me.
Didn't you have a conversation today about Isaiah Thomas?
We had a conversation about the words that he said, yes.
Okay. Lamont had a title. Y'all go check it out on his channel today about Isaiah Thomas.
Avoiding the conversation.
I'm finna get there. Will you let me?
I don't want to go through a long-winded diatribe just to get to a very easy point.
You can go through whatever. They say, hey, this ain't FYS Sports, nigga. Take your ass over there then if you don't want to hear.
I will very soon.
Take your ass over there if you don't want to hear.
I will soon.
Lamont, you brought up Isaiah Thomas. Do you think Isaiah Thomas
I did not bring up Isaiah Thomas right now.
No. I said you had a topic on Isaiah. You had a show today about Isaiah.
What about
think, now this is somebody that played in Jordan's ear. Would he agree that Jordan dominated that ear? Would he agree that Jordan came in dominating the league?
Did Jordan dominate the 80s? Did Jordan dominate the 80s? No. Was he dominant player? Yes.
Yeah.
Did his team dominate the 80s? No.
No.
Was he a dominant player? Yes.
Yeah.
The
Hey, y'all, didn't the Pistons create something called the Jordan rules?
Hold on, bro. You did a video.
I wonder why they did that.
I'm just asking
because
you.
Jordan was dominant.
From your expert opinion.
Okay, what were the Jordan rules, Elder?
Oh, answer my question, bro.
You don't create something called the Jordan rules for a mediocre player.
Right.
Do you think Isaiah would agree with you that Jordan dominated the league?
Something that a player who's not here to speak for himself. If Isaiah was here, I could speak for him. You keep asking me what Isaiah thinks. I don't know what the man thinks.
I like what you just say.
All I know is what I can go with my own two eyes. What we saw in the 80s was Jordan being a dominant player, but his team was not dominant. Remember, y'all the ones blame Orlando Woolridge and those guys for not being good enough to help him get to the playoffs.
He started. Hey, Lamont. What did Orlando?
I'm saying you keep did Jordan have a dominant team? No. Was Jordan a dominant player? Yes. Yeah. Two different things.
I got you. She said you can be individually dominant.
You can, and that's what I'm saying. It's separate. You conflate team dominance with individual dominance.
Tennis? Is this golf?
We're talking about basketball.
Sport and basketball.
We're talking about basketball.
And that's why I got back to my original point. I don't care about a guy coming in getting a bunch of points and doing all this and he can't
win.
So
you agree with Dominique Wilkins being an absolute scrub?
Cut me off again, bro. See, this is the problem we can have. We can't have conversations.
Dominique was an absolute scrub because he didn't win a championship, y'all.
That's your opinion. I ain't said a word about
Dominique. I'm using your
logic. Who brought Dominique up? Did I bring him up?
I'm using Patrick Ewing was an absolute scrub. He didn't win a championship.
Y'all see what happened.
David Robinson was a scrub until he got to
They import lies.
Sean Kemp was an absolute scrub because he didn't win a championship. These guys are not dominant players because they didn't win championships.
Hold on a second, y'all. How do we go from not considering guys being dominant to now they're scrubs? Y'all see how this works? Y'all have to play this. Y'all have to listen close.
Okay, what are they then? If they're not dominant, then what are they?
If you're not dominant, that means you're a scrub. That what you're saying?
Okay, what are they then?
What you're saying.
But what are they?
Could they be a good player, an average player, above average player?
Karl Malone was a good player.
Hold on. Time out. No, listen.
David Robinson was just a good player, y'all.
Listen, he's saying
Patrick Ewing was just a good player.
If he's not dominant, he's a scrub.
So you saying Patrick Ewing's play in the 90s wasn't dominant? He's just good, right?
Y'all listening, right?
I'm asking you, Elder.
Patrick
Ewing was just good.
Made two finals appearances,
I didn't bring up none of these other players.
He's just good, right?
I didn't bring up none of these other players.
Points all time.
Amazing. Hold on. I'm gonna put you in this box. Then it's amazing that what you're saying. I didn't give an opinion about this because I didn't bring them up.
But you said they're just.
But I can tell you this.
They're not dominant. Then what are they?
They weren't dominant. And they definitely. Hold on. Let me finish. They weren't dominant. And they
got you boxed in. Your logic got you boxed into a weird corner.
No, it doesn't, bro.
Wiggle out of it.
So, Elder.
I call you BS. I call you BS.
Karl Malone was not dominant.
Patrick Ewing was just good.
Elder, you're saying Karl Malone was not a dominant player.
Y'all try to convince me that the 90s was this great era, yet you telling me your stars were just good. You get on me for bashing the 90s, but when you talk about your own stars, you say, nah, they weren't dominant. They were just good. That's how you define an era that you try to get me to big up. You say I bashed it. It just sounds like you bashing the 90s, not me.
What I did.
Okay,
well, came in,
you tell me I'm wrong.
Talk or just keep talking over me, bro.
Karl Malone was not dominant.
Again,
no, he wasn't. He was just good.
This man came in saying that LeBron was dominant from the gate, and I told him he wasn't. When I compared a guy that did better than LeBron to start his career, he said that man wasn't dominant.
Did Trae Young win Rookie of the Year? Did he win Rookie of the Year? Trae Young.
Good question.
I don't remember. Did he? You don't remember? I don't remember.
But he cooking me, y'all. I don't. But he cooking me. Okay, you don't remember. But he cooking me.
Hold on. Hold on. Time out. I don't remember if he won Rookie of the Year or not. But I do know this. I do know this. Hold on. I do know this. See, I don't care about that individual crap. That's irrelevant to me. It
You
is.
have to say that now.
Now he don't care.
No,
yeah,
no,
he
but
gotta
see,
say
No.
that.
Because you box yourself into a championship corner.
Y'all niggas are
No,
bad.
y'all actually making Elder look good though. Y'all
They
actually
are.
making
I
Elder
know,
look.
bro. They're
Herm,
making
you
my
would say
day.
that.
I'm not
They're
gonna
making
lie.
my
Herm
I'm
is
not
gonna
gonna
say
lie.
that
here,
if
bro.
it's any
Okay,
angle that
so
makes
you,
LeBron
hey,
look
Andrew,
bad,
no,
No, Lamar, you
hey,
fucked up
Andrew,
tonight, Lamar. I ain't gonna lie to you,
he
bro. You
already
fucked
getting
up
stir
tonight.
fried, bro.
hold
I
on.
already
I ain't
know.
Okay,
gonna lie.
I've asked
This
Elder.
dude over
Okay,
here
so
really
Herm,
got
Close
stir
and
fried.
paying
let
attention.
And
me
Lamont
ask you a
getting
question.
cooked too.
Listen.
Like I said,
Lamont
I
getting
just
The
nasty.
hold
other
on.
You didn't do
captain
No,
trying
nothing.
to
Elder,
assist
Elder,
you,
Bro,
Elder
Lamar.
has not
you
Like
tried
answered
to
shit,
do
he
any
too
question
fucking
much.
at
up.
Yo,
He
all.
he
fucking up
said,
the whole
Elder
game.
ran from every question.
Elder said
He
Magic
ran from
Johnson
it.
was dominant,
He
but he
boxed
had
himself
Kareem
in
on
with
the
bad
squad.
logic, and he ran from every real question.
No,
but
I
let
didn't.
him
Hold
get
on, bro.
back
Yes,
Hold
you
on
on,
what
bro.
he's saying
I did
though.
not say Kareem didn't dominate. Kareem won his
Y'all gotta
second
let him
year.
what
What are
he's
you
saying
You
talking
though.
about?
box yourself
I
in with
didn't
this
say Kareem
championship
didn't dominate.
narrative that
Kareem
says you
came
can
in
Elder,
only
gotta,
be
dominate the league.
dominant if you win
you gotta
Magic
put a
was a
championships.
tag on
dominant
some of these
player,
great
Kareem
players,
came
Elder.
in
but he had
dominate the
Kareem.
league.
So
Well,
if they
He
don't win a
came in
championship, they're
dominate the
just
league.
good players. They're just good.
He
What's
came
your
dominate
definition
the
of what you're
league.
saying about the players that you got to put a player like Karl Malone and all these other great players.
They're
You
just
got to
good.
have something else that you
They
call it.
just good.
Not
They
saying
just
they're
okay
dominant.
players. They just good.
No, I don't think that he
That's
just. I
according to
don't
Elder.
think
They
he can
just
feel that
good.
way.
No. Y'all are missing the whole thing. This
Yeah,
dude is
yeah, not listening
all
though.
right. Y'all not listening.
Ain't
He
listen to
came in.
foolishness, man.
No, y'all not
Let's
listening.
listen.
Somebody
He
that tells
came
me
in.
Jordan wasn't
Hey
dominant in
Lamont, bro. You're
87,
not. Hey, bro.
88 is
This ain't
crazy.
FYF, bro. This ain't FYF, bro.
Come on.
All
Let's
right.
listen. Let's listen.
We
It
let you
don't
talk plenty.
matter. It's still
It do
ridiculous
matter,
take.
nigga.
It's
It do
still a
matter.
ridiculous take. If you say Jordan wasn't
That's
dominant
your
in
opinion.
87, 88,
That's
you
your
are
opinion.
absolutely out of your mind.
That's your opinion.
Just because he
But
didn't win a championship, he wasn't the best
Hey,
player in the
you know
league
what?
in 87,
Let me ask you-
88.
Okay. Hey, will this make you? I didn't see. I never said he wasn't the best player in the league.
How can you beat a not be a,
So
how
he
can you
I
be
didn't
the
say
best
that.
player and you're not
I
dominant?
didn't say that.
Oh my God,
Y'all ain't
bro.
listening to Elder. That's why y'all don't get where he
Bro,
coming from.
Hey,
bro.
let me ask
Y'all
you
gotta,
something. Let me ask you something.
Man, you
comprehend
got
what
to
he's
eat
I don't
saying.
know
tonight,
if
bro.
Hold
man.
on.
Hey, Sean.
Y'all
MVP.
not comprehending.
You got to
MVP.
eat this.
Hold on,
You
Herm.
eat
Hold
it.
on, Herm.
You eat
MVP.
it, bro.
Is it? Hold on. MVP. Is it regular season or playoffs? What is it?
It's regular season.
Defensive player of the year. What is it?
Regular season.
Regular season. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you rather win the NBA championship or MVP?
Championship.
Championship.
Who am I gonna have more respect for? The guy that won Defensive Player of the Year, or the guy that won MVP, or the guy that led his team and won the championship in dominating fashion?
Y'all just proved
Okay.
the point.
Thank you.
Not. It's not.
Thank
That's
Okay,
not.
Elder,
That has
Elder,
nothing to
Elder.
do with
Let me ask you a question.
Y'all also value
Quick
winning
question.
over
Let me ask you a
accolades.
question.
Y'all also value winning
Quick
over
question.
individual
Elder,
accolades. Y'all just
They
admitted it.
don't. They
No.
value
Y'all just
accolades.
admitted it.
That's their
But
problem.
you got
Elder,
the
who are your
Their
dominant
top
team
problem.
five?
though. You
I
can't.
did
You
not
Elder,
can't.
say
Elder,
anything
I already
about
named it,
who
bro.
are
accolades.
your
Where you
Yeah,
top
been?
that
five?
I already named it
Elder,
tonight.
over the
Where you
dominant.
been?
Elder, who are
Come
your
I
top
already
five
named it.
dominant players in the
on.
league? Who are your top five dominant players in today's NBA?
Right now?
Right
There's
now,
only
who are
one,
your
I
top
guess.
five dominant?
There's only one.
Yeah, so
I
no,
don't. I
don't
don't,
say no,
bro.
Lamont. Who are your
You
top
have
five
to me.
dominant
You
players?
got to win to be dominant.
That's what
So
it said here.
Who's the top
who are your
five?
top five
Giannis,
dominant?
Already said that.
Giannis,
He didn't win the
Giannis.
championship last
No,
year.
but by
He said right
y'all answering
now.
Elder question, by
He
y'all
didn't say it at
answering
the
Elder
beginning. He
question.
said right now.
Now,
He
but
lost
He
in the
Elder,
didn't say
playoffs last
he
year.
didn't say at the beginning of his career like he did earlier for
Did he
LeBron.
win a
He
championship
asked me
last year?
right now. 2
Now,
years
who's
ago
your
he
top
did.
five dominant players? Who's your top five
So
dominant
as
players
long
right
as you
now?
win one championship throughout the duration of your career, you could be considered dominant.
I would say Steph Curry is dominating right now because he's winning.
Mhm.
I would still have to say LeBron because he's one of the most recent winners. I would say Giannis is one of the most recent winners. Well,
Mhm.
I don't have
Kevin,
5.
Kevin
I don't
Durant.
have 5.
Would you
No,
throw
he
KD in
ain't
there?
won.
Because he just
Yeah,
He
you
ain't
can throw
won.
K.
because he won. No,
He
KD
ain't
won.
won.
KD won with Golden State.
When?
He
What
won with
year?
Golden State.
What year?
2018, 4 years
Too
ago.
long ago. Too long ago for me. It's
So
2023.
he's not dominant.
Right.
No.
Yeah, that's
No, he ain't dominating right now.
Hey,
No,
your
hey,
dominance can
everybody in the
expire,
chat,
man.
y'all know, man. Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I'm saying.
y'all laugh, but he wasn't dominating last year. And nigga getting swept, was he? Was he
Yeah.
dominating then?
Man.
Giannis
Come
wasn't
on,
either. They got
man.
beat too.
Hold on,
Come on.
y'all
Okay.
excited about him scoring 30 points a game in the regular season, but when he got to the
Okay.
playoffs, nigga got swept.
So
Right.
What
okay,
you
so
want?
let me take
Would
let
you
me
rather,
take dominant out.
hold on. Would you rather
Who's on top?
have him
You
score
put no
30
context
in the
to it
regular
either, do
season?
you?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it on it now. Would you rather him have 30 points in the regular season
Oh, my
or win in the
God.
playoffs? Which would you want?
Oh,
So where would you
God.
rank KD then? Where would you rank KD since he got swept
Bro,
last
where
year?
have you? Hold on, bro. Time out. Where have you been? I already did all this. I already gave y'all rankings. People already asked me where KD's at. Go
This
back and
is
listen to the
bad.
show. Go back and listen to the show.
Jordan, I cannot. Jordan was not dominant in
still top
87,
five.
88. That's a crazy.
You gotta
take.
win, bro.
That's
I'm
a
from an
crazy
era.
take.
I'm from an era where winning is everything.
That's
You
a
have
crazy
to
take.
win. You could be a great player, but you're not dominating the league unless you're winning.
So you're
It's
telling me
dominate.
that the years.
Hold on.
So
Listen,
Elder,
listen,
you're
y'all.
telling me
Hold
the
on.
years that.
Time out. Let me give you a
That
world.
is a
Let's
crazy
talk
take.
in the natural.
But
Hold on,
Elder,
let me
we've
let
already
me
established that
let
you could
me
be
finish.
dominant individually and your team
Okay.
could be dominant
Okay.
separately.
Let me ask you
There's
this.
two separate types of dominance in this league.
Let me ask you this. When you're
You
dominating,
trying to bring them both
can
together
you let me
and can say
finish,
any
nigga, and
player
shut your
that
damn mouth, bro? So I can ask the question.
you've
When
been
you're
talking for
dominating,
like 10 minutes straight nonstop,
because
and
it's
then
my
every
show,
time we
nigga.
try to cut
Hey,
in, you try to tell us we
Lamont,
can't talk.
Lamont.
And then
This,
say it's
hey,
Kareem's
Lamont.
show.
This our show.
I know.
Whose show over here?
That
Nigga,
is
it's me and
crazy.
Kareem's show. Nigga.
That-
What you forgot? Did you think this FYF I done told you? This ain't
no,
your
I
shit.
let you go on your diatribe over there.
You let me? You let me?
Yes.
When you dominate someone, does that mean you have to put them in do they submit to you? Are they in a submissive position when you dominate them? Yes or no?
What are you talking
Yes.
about, man? This is
So
Yeah.
how can a person? Okay, you said yes.
What
I'm
are
gonna
you
deal with you, not
talking
Lamont.
about?
How in the world can a person?
You're not answering. You don't want to answer. You don't want me to answer a question.
This brother already answered. I ain't talking to you. You like to distract folks.
I hope not.
Yeah, I'm listening.
If you dominate someone, that person is in a submissive position to you, no matter what it is. They are. They are. They're under you. How in the world can I say a guy dominated me and I beat him? See, that's why I know Isaiah Thomas would never say it, because Jordan didn't beat him. He would never say Jordan dominated because Jordan never beat him.
No,
That's
what he would never say, Elder.
to
There you go, trying to mix up two things.
Elder, so let me respond
He
to
would
that.
never say, hold on. He would never say that the Bulls dominated them because the Bulls never beat them. But as Larry Bird and all of the greats of the 80s said, they said Jordan was a great player individually. So much so that they called him he called him Black Jesus.
Beat them.
Don't act like the players themselves weren't calling him the best player in the league.
Beat them.
We talked about, we've established that's team. We've established there's two separate types of dominance. You can be dominant. You can be dominant. Hold on, Elder. I answered it, but you won't stop talking. And I'm answering it. I'm telling you right now, there's two different types of dominance: individual and team. He will never say the Bulls dominated the Pistons because the Pistons always beat the Bulls. But will they say Jordan was a dominant player? Yes. That's why they created the Jordan rules for a dominant player. They don't create the Jordan rules if he's not dominant.
Elder,
is that a fact?
Do you feel like Kobe was an unstoppable player?
I guarantee Isaiah Thomas will say that. A guy that beat Jordan all the time. He's not going to say that.
Why did they create the Jordan rules? Why did they create the Jordan rules for a guy that wasn't dominant, according to you?
He don't have to be dominant. Maybe he's good. Maybe he's great. Dominant to me means you put someone in a submissive position.
I didn't see them create the Orlando Woolridge rules.
No.
He was averaging 20 a game.
You're not listening. When you dominate someone, you beat them.
I didn't see them create the Bill Cartwright rules.
You dominate someone,
he was okay.
You beat them. Hey, if I'm a wrestler and I body slam a guy and I jump on top of him, and then one count, two count, the guy
things that don't make sense.
Oh, that don't make no sense?
You're bringing in arguments that don't make, like I said, we've established there's two types of dominance, individual and team. Don't conflate team with individual.
Okay.
You conflate team with individual to boost up your favorites.
I'm a team guy.
Your favorites.
Michael Jordan was an unstoppable player to guard, to stop.
I guess unstoppable isn't dominance. That's dominant. Being unstoppable is not dominant.
Same thing.
I'm not giving him the nod that he dominated the league because he didn't. Neither did LeBron. He couldn't even get to the playoffs. That's dominant. That's dominant. He couldn't even get to the playoffs. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
He was. His team wasn't dominant. He was.
But then I give you a guy.
Remember, you said use the eye test.
I'm out. No problem. Hold on, Lamont. I give the guy a guy that put up the same numbers, actually better numbers than LeBron, and actually win and got.
We're not talking about just purely numbers.
I know.
And like I said, you want to always run back to Trey Young. His second year in the league, he was dominant offensively. That's a fact.
That was just the first.
Dominance in basketball means the other team has to shift their entire agenda to make sure they contain you.
Is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dominant right now?
Offensively, yes. You have to put him in your game plan. You have to be mindful of every time he touches the ball, the entire defense has to understand where he's at.
You two can't even agree. You two on this side arguing.
I'm not up.
No,
Hold on, Elder.
he's
I'm not up here to
right.
agree with
That's
nobody
right.
else.
That's
I'm
right.
up here to tell you
That's a good
what I
point.
know about the game.
Not
And Elder, see, the funny thing is, I know you know this because you've done game plans. You telling me you've not? You saying you've done game plans, but you didn't be mindful of the other team's best player, the most dominant player on that roster.
Hey, Lamont, let me ask you a question.
Each team, every team in the league has a player where you have to be mindful of them.
Lamont, I want to ask you a question.
No, what you've already conflated what dominance is. Now you're trying to create an escape route to create a fake narrative for what it really is.
I want to ask you a question.
It's a fake narrative just to save his logic.
Right, that's his opinion.
It's still bad logic because his logic says that Jordan wasn't dominant in 87, 88. That's a lie to anybody that watched the game of basketball.
A lie?
Yes, that's a 1,000% lie. You will be the only person on the planet to say Jordan wasn't dominant that year. You are alone on the planet with that.
Isaiah Thomas would say it because he would.
No, he would not say that. Man.
You know what?
Okay, go get Isaiah Thomas. Go get Isaiah Thomas.
He wouldn't say it now.
Time out. What year was it again?
He wouldn't say it now.
When Jordan won Defensive Player of the Year, are you saying he was not dominant that year?
He would have said it when he was playing, but he wouldn't say it now.
When Kareem won MVP and they didn't make the playoffs, are you going to say Kareem wasn't dominant?
Get back to it. Hold on. Let's get back to it.
Because his team wasn't good enough, he's not dominant himself.
Get back to it. What year was it? Okay.
When Wilt Chamberlain was losing in the finals, was Wilt Chamberlain not dominant?
Hey, Most, I asked you since you got the stats in there. No problem.
I can pull the
stats.
Who
won the championship? No, who won the championship that year?
Which
the
one?
year, 87, 88. Who won it that year?
I think the Pistons.
Was it the Pistons?
Yeah, I think the Pistons beat the Lakers.
That's the year Pistons beat the Lakers?
Yeah, I think that was the year.
But they won 87. They won 89, 88, 89, right?
88, 89.
We're talking about 87, 88.
88.
And you telling me a year that Isaiah Thomas won the MVP? He won. I think did he get finals or did old boy get finals MVP? It doesn't matter. The year Isaiah Thomas won the championship, he would come out and say that Jordan was the best player in the game that year.
He didn't like Jordan. He didn't even like him, Joe. He wouldn't
answer my question. I didn't ask.
Do you know how many years LeBron's been the best player in the league and not won a championship?
Jordan led the league in scoring and won Defensive Player of the Year.
Thank you. Jordan was the best player in the league, but didn't win the championship.
Elder, I need you to make an exact statement. Are you telling me Jordan was not dominant that year?
I tried to ask you a question. You didn't even let me. Do you think I don't understand your point, Lamar? I know. What I'm telling you, no.
Okay. Jordan wasn't dominant that year. Okay.
You keep missing the no. I'm asking you the first question. You don't think I understand?
Was the team that won the championship that year dominant?
Yes, they were a dominant team. Think I understand where you're coming from. You weren't here for the beginning of this argument with this dude. He tried to put LeBron on a level, and he cooked himself.
Okay.
He said LeBron dominated from the jump.
Elder, I understand the angle that you're coming from when y'all say that, but I also understand the angle that he's coming from. Because when LeBron was coming,
Trey Young didn't.
When LeBron was coming into the league, I just said, I already said Trey Young was offensively dominant.
The dude here trying to agree with you disagrees every time you
say
it.
That's fine. I don't care. That I'm answering your question how I want to answer, not how he wants to answer.
It's his argument. What are you talking about?
No, but I'm telling you what I think. When I'm saying when you talks about LeBron as a young player being dominant, I think we judge young players and what we expect as far as dominance from them on a different scale than the superstars of that time.
Correct.
So when we say a rookie is dominant, right? That means we're judging them on a different scale because most rookies who get drafted to bad teams, we're not judging them on winning and losing. Right. We're judging them on a different scale as opposed to the guys that are winning championships. We're judging them on a different scale. So as LeBron progressed through his career, we started judging them on a different scale. But rookie, first year, second year, third year LeBron, we're not judging them as a guy that we expect to win championships.
19, not 18.
And yes, for his rookie class, for his age, he was dominant for that bracket for those young players coming in too. And we're not judging them based off championships. No one was. And this is why it surprised everybody and their mama that LeBron was able to get his team to the finals as just such a young player coming out of high school. It surprised everybody.
Out of high school, El, come on, man. Get that boy some pride.
Let's not act like we don't judge young players on a different scale.
That's all
we do.
Man.
Nobody expect Paolo Banchero for the Magic to lead the Magic to the finals. As a rookie, he's still a dominant rookie right now. That is a fact.
Hold on. How old was LeBron when he got that team to the championship? 22?
Young.
Fourth year in the league, right? Came in at
Right.
18 years old. 22 years old, correct?
Right. Straight from high
All
school.
the only point I was trying to make to this guy, I don't even know his name yet. The only point I was trying to make to this brother is that I'm not going to say that a guy like LeBron dominated when he couldn't even get to the playoffs in the beginning of his career. When I have other guys that have come in at a young age, at that same age, and won and conquered the whole entire league. That's dominance to me.
Okay.
When you get a guy like
Did
Kareem,
they get drafted to a
hold on,
similar
time out.
team?
If you get a guy like Kareem
Yeah.
that does it in his second year,
Number
when you
one
get a guy
picks
like,
usually get put on the worst team in the league.
when
Right.
you get a guy like Milwaukee was
That's
bad.
not a fair
When
standard.
you get a guy like, he didn't go to Lakers, went to Milwaukee first. Remember,
Milwaukee.
when you get a guy like Magic that comes in and win as a 20-year-old rookie,
But this team was
He
already
got
stacked.
drafted to the Lakers with Kareem.
that is dominant to me.
The team was
That
already
is
dominant.
dominant to me.
But see, Elder,
That
the
is
team was
dominant
already
to me.
dominant. The team was dominant. They just
No, they
added
weren't.
Magic.
Oh, my brother, hold on. They
Come
weren't
on.
dominant. Brother, whoever you are, that's not true. Because Kareem got there in what, 75? What year did Kareem get to the Lakers? 74, 75?
No,
And
I'm
he
talking
had
about Magic. Well, Magic.
Oh, listen, bro, listen.
Yeah.
That team wasn't dominant. Kareem had already been there 4 or 5 years, and they won nothing. Matter of fact, I think one of them years they missed the playoffs.
Are you saying Kareem wasn't a dominant player at that time?
Bro, y'all missing the
man.
point. Y'all missing the point. Y'all are missing the point. You said that team was dominant. It wasn't. That team couldn't win anything until Magic showed up as a 20-year-old rookie. Just like when Milwaukee, in Milwaukee, what did they win before Kareem showed up as a 22-year-old
Yeah.
and won?
Okay, LeBron didn't have the
Oh, my
luxury of getting
God.
drafted to a
Oh, my
47-win team. LeBron
Who
got
had
drafted to the worst
Hold on,
team in
bro.
the
Hold on,
league.
bro.
How do
Hold
you
on,
put
bro.
championship
Who had 40? Who
expectations
had
on a
the
guy
Lakers?
that
The
gets
Lakers
drafted
had,
to the worst team on the league?
hold on. You talking about the Lakers had 47 wins?
Magic got drafted to a 47-win team.
And that's a dominant team?
No, I'm
Out of
saying
82 games?
that team has a foundation to work.
What
Much more, especially they had Kareem.
What was
That's the
Milwaukee?
biggest key.
Hold on. What was Milwaukee before Kareem got there? What were they? I can't remember.
Know.
I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie.
know. I'm telling you what the Lakers were before Magic got there. Magic
They
got drafted to a playoff
hey,
team.
They,
Just like
again, they weren't winning though.
But
they were 47
Elder,
and 35.
but Elder, this is the thing
They lost in the conference semifinals the year before. They were getting to the playoffs at least. LeBron was getting drafted to a team that was barely getting 20 wins, even if they could get 20. That's why they had the number one pick. So how do you put playoff expectations on a team that hasn't been built yet?
Y'all are still
get this in. So
Elder, y'all are still missing the point.
No, how are we missing the point? You're comparing Magic getting drafted to the Lakers to LeBron getting drafted to the Cavs.
See, Kareem had more experience than LeBron. How many NCAA championships did Kareem have? 4. Kareem was
Remember they didn't play as freshman,
he was
bro.
polished when he came into the league. LeBron came straight from high school. It made rookie of the year. Come on, Elder. Let me say this because this is what I'll do.
Hold on, bro. Y'all don't get that same energy now. Who tried this one dude here? He tried to bring Kobe and said, "What his first 2 years in?" Y'all ain't giving that same energy to Kobe.
No.
I ain't making the same excuses for Kobe.
I never said nothing about Kobe.
I didn't know we were
talking about this dude.
I'm talking about Kareem.
We're not.
I'm just saying. I'll backtrack on the dominant part of it.
Hold on, brother.
I like the way Mel kind
of
put the
listen, brother.
The
y'all are missing the whole entire point. This dude came in with this topic. We were talking about something else. He came in for the smoke, and he threw the narrative out that LeBron was dominant coming into the league. He dominated the league.
With regards to Young, so you're saying LeBron wasn't dominant?
You're trying to put it
in respect to how we look at young players. You're saying he wasn't dominant his first 2 years,
bro. I gave him examples of guys that was just as young as him that did more. Then I did this.
Ooh.
Magic? I just gave him Magic.
That's not an equal. Hold on. That's 80s compared to the 2000s. Magic got drafted to a team with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron didn't. You're putting it on. It's not balanced.
I did this. Then I did this.
It's not balanced. You're comparing things that can't be compared.
Bro,
that's not even fair.
Bro,
that's
LeBron
not fair. I agree.
That's not even a fair comparison.
That's
LeBron, without a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar type of player on his team, didn't take his team to the playoffs, and they had the worst record in the league the year before. Oh, that doesn't surprise anybody.
Yeah, I like the jump. So where do you rank Timmy? Because Timmy came right in. He came to a nice team, and I think the Spurs kind of went to the championship if they didn't go to the finals.
Timmy dominated the game because they won right away.
But they had a team.
The Spurs finessed to get the number one pick, and they
together.
finessed. They had a good team already. You add Timmy to it, they're going to be dominant.
They're going to be dominant.
The point. Y'all keep missing it. It's
Oh
fine.
my God.
Y'all,
So
what y'all trying to do is make your own point, and you're going away. No, you're making your own point, and you're going away.
You're a Magic fan, and you're trying to compare Magic's situation to LeBron's. When Magic got drafted to a team with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and they were 47 wins the year before. Tell me about that Cleveland Cavalier team before LeBron got there.
I told this dude that I've seen plenty of guys come into the league their rookie year or second year and score a whole bunch of points. I don't consider that dominant. When I got guys that have done it and come in the league and won, dominating to me is when you subdue the league. You put everybody under you. That's what the word dominant means. Go look it up.
Right.
And this dude, when I didn't have to go there, I gave him the examples of a couple people. Then I said, cool, since you consider LeBron dominant, do you consider Trey Young dominant? The guy said no. Trey Young's in the same situation as LeBron. Came in on a bad Atlanta team, 19 years old. And in his second year, hold on, let me finish. Trey Young's second year, he got to the Eastern Conference Finals. This guy said Trey Young isn't dominant. And I'm saying, how can Trey Young not be dominant if LeBron is dominant? That's all I was saying. I keep telling y'all, Lamont, I kept saying, Lamont, you don't think I understand what you're saying? I do.
You can't just do it for 1 year, though. That's my point. You can't just do it for 1 year. Trey Young got into the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, because I think in the context where y'all were talking, LeBron had followed it up the playoff performance with getting to the finals.
Hold on, bro.
You were just trying to judge it off 1 year. I think I remember the context I was talking. You took him out of context.
What did he do the next year?
You took Trey Young's 1 year and didn't compare it to LeBron getting to the playoffs, and he followed it up by getting to the finals.
Let me know when y'all want me to respond.
What did Trey Young do to follow it up, though?
Thank you. Right. LeBron went to the finals the next season after he
that's a big difference. Because in the context I was talking,
his fourth year. No, his third year he made the playoffs. His fourth year.
Do you remember? Hold on, bro. You remember the context. Hold on, bro. No, do you even remember why we brought up playoffs?
And it's a worse indictment on Kobe, bro. His first 3 seasons, he had the luxury of playing with Shaq. He had the luxury of playing with Shaq and still couldn't do nothing.
Bro,
how was Kobe better than LeBron?
Bro, you brought it up.
I hate when y'all bring up Kobe being better than LeBron.
Anybody bring up Kobe? You said that LeBron made the playoffs his third year. You said that.
Yes.
That's why we got on playoffs. That's why we even start talking about playoffs.
No, he said first. He started off by saying LeBron got to the finals his fourth year.
Yes.
You brought up Trey Young.
No.
I said LeBron made the playoffs his third year to make the finals.
We were talking about dominance. Walk it down. We were talking about dominance. No, listen. We were talking about dominance. And I said, well, do you consider, when you said this about LeBron in his first few years, you didn't give none of that. Third year, this, playoff, fourth year, get to the chip. You didn't say none of that. You just said he's dominated. I said, well, do you consider Trey Young dominated?
That's not how it went. That's not how it went.
Go back and listen. He said,
Elder. That's why I came in. You misquoted him there.
Bro. He came back and said LeBron made to the playoffs his third year.
That's not what he said.
Oh my
God! Not how that went, Elder. I
promise
you, Elder. That's not how it went.
It is. Go back and listen.
He started off by asking about the finals.
No.
And then you asked, is Trey Young dominant because he got his team to the Eastern Conference finals?
That's not how that went. No, that's not how that went. He brought up that LeBron made it his third year.
But see, the things that also help make a player dominant is consistency too. See, Trey Young wasn't able to have that same team consistency. If it's about team, Trey Young can't be considered dominant in your eyes because he hasn't been able to be consistent with it.
Bro,
another thing.
This brother said, hold on. This brother said that LeBron dominated. When we got to that point, when I asked about Trey, he said no, and his excuse was LeBron made it to the playoffs his third year. And I said Trey Young had better numbers.
That's not what he said.
And made it to the East. You better go back and listen. And made it to the conference final.
You like to bring up this heart stuff with Kobe got more heart than LeBron. Like I said, go back to that Sun series when they was up 3-1 with that trash team. They had a 3-1 lead, and Kobe stopped shooting the ball game 7. He gave up on his team. He quit on his team. But everybody says, "Oh, LeBron quits on his team. LeBron only playing for stats." Why nobody called Kobe out? Why nobody ever called Kobe out?
Lamont, I got a question for you.
Let's address Kobe.
I'm just gonna ask you, who do you think has more heart? LeBron James or Kobe Bryant?
The narrative has been painted that LeBron doesn't have heart.
I'm asking Lamont a question, bro. We know
That's
you
a narrative.
already
That's
said
a
it.
narrative.
Yeah, who do you think got more heart, honestly? And just your opinion. You play ball.
Narrative.
Who do you think
That's
has
a
more heart?
narrative.
Kobe Bryant
That's a
or
fake
LeBron
ass narrative.
I believe it's equal.
Thank you. LeBron from Akron,
I don't believe
Ohio,
it's greater.
he would never
I believe
be
to
able
get to a
the
certain level of greatness, like those two players.
Thank you. He would
Hey,
never
Lamont.
be in that
Okay,
position
no
that
problem.
he's in.
Hey, Lamont.
I don't believe
Akron, Ohio.
Hey, Lamont. I'm glad you said that. No problem.
No,
That's
I don't believe.
I don't believe where he came from.
I think a player,
bro.
No, Eldon, the reason why I say that is because I believe a player either has heart or they don't have heart. I don't believe there's a level to how much they can have. They either play with heart or they don't play with heart. And LeBron James plays. LeBron James has played with heart, but we've seen times where LeBron hasn't played with heart. We've seen times when Kobe played with heart, and we've seen times when Kobe hasn't played with heart. So you either have it or you don't. There is no level or measuring stick to it.
Okay, great. Y'all heard that. He said there's no level or measuring stick to heart. So
you either have it or you don't.
And you don't. So nobody can play with more heart. So everybody got the same level of heart that Kevin Garnett got. Everybody got the same level of heart that Michael Jordan got. Everybody got the same level of heart that Kobe Bryant got. That's what you just said. See, y'all just can't even agree.
Hold on, Elder. I don't conflate.
No, I'm not saying.
Hold on, Elder. I can answer that. Elder, I don't conflate intensity with heart. Playing with a ton of intensity is not necessarily always playing with a ton of heart. And so what I'm saying is Kevin Garnett was intense, yes, but he had the same amount of heart as LeBron,
I got you.
Kobe,
bro,
Jordan, all these guys.
I'm gonna let you live with that, bro. I'm gonna let you live with that.
Playing with intensity, playing with that level.
I'm a
Kevin Garnett played with a level of intensity that probably is hard to match. But did he have more heart? No, he had heart, just like all those other guys had heart.
Take away from his talent, though. He got talent too now.
For LeBron to come from where he came from, it takes a lot of heart to come from where he came from, bro. The situations with his mom, the whole
heart as this measuring
stick. Hey, the person that said that. Hold on, time out.
That's hard, bro.
Time out, bro. The person that said that. Where are you from? The state or whatever. What part of the region do you live in the country? The person that said that where he comes from, it takes a lot to come through that. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from East Oakland, California.
Good. You're way out on the West Coast. Guess where LeBron's from? He's from Ohio. Guess where I'm from? I'm from Indiana. I've been right there where LeBron grew up at, bro. LeBron has had a silver spoon in his mouth since sixth grade. Bro.
That is
oh man, come on, bro.
You want to do this?
You calling LeBron a liar?
Hold on. That's what you want to do.
So you calling LeBron a liar? So you calling LeBron a liar?
You're not listening.
Okay.
I didn't say that Akron wasn't a hard place to grow up.
Okay.
But LeBron has had a silver spoon in his mouth from sixth grade.
Bro, he's had perks from being an athlete. That's every good athlete.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. How many y'all from big city? Hold on, let me finish. How many y'all from big city? If you're from a city and a player is good, what do the city do for that player? Do they not take care of him? I'm talking about on the good and the bad side. When you have been labeled as that dude and you're a great athlete in a city and it's a big city and it's got crime and all that stuff, do not all the people in there make sure that you get to school? Do they not all make sure that nobody messes? They not all make sure.
Yeah.
LeBron has had zero issues since the sixth grade.
Well, we know for sure Kobe had a silver spoon in his mouth his whole livelihood growing up.
His dad, hold on, bro. His dad was in the NBA. Of course he did.
We can put them on the same level. If you want to say LeBron is silver spoon, we know for certain Kobe was.
See the deflection. See the deflection.
I don't
understand. The dude brought up the topic about LeBron and how hard it was for him.
No,
so we passed that.
We're not talking about Kobe.
That,
I'm telling you, I've been there.
Right. I respect that.
Okay,
I respect that.
Okay, neither one of them had heart growing up. Let's move past it.
I respect that, Elder.
Okay, Kobe and LeBron didn't have heart growing up.
Why is the narrative painted?
Hey, bro, when he was in elementary, yes. His mom was doing her thing. It was rough for him. They moved all the time. He went to multiple schools. That was true. But once they saw that talent he had, and he started growing in the sixth grade, They started taking care of him, and all his problems went away. That's all I'm saying. He didn't have that story of having to play gangs and
we
all
can
this
agree
stuff,
that
bro.
both Kobe and LeBron didn't have heart growing up.
So let's say this. Okay, so let's get past that, Elder. Okay, hold on. Let's get past that.
He just had a heart.
Let's get past that. So if we're doing that, if we're doing the heart check,
it's not measurable.
Why is the narrative painted about LeBron? Ray Allen, they say Ray Allen saved LeBron's legacy. But when Ron Artest hit that shot, when Kobe was cold, couldn't score at all in Game 7 in 2010 for his 5th championship, Ron Artest was hitting shots. Sasha Vujacic hit 2 clutch free throws late in that game. And nobody says, Ron Artest, all these players saved his legacy. That's why I'm saying the narrative has been painted because LeBron's not a great jump shooter and he passes late in the clutch. He's not a great jump shooter like Kobe and Jordan. So obviously he's going to miss more buzzer beaters. So he's going to choose to pass the ball and try to get
better percentage in the clutch than both those guys.
But he does. He does. But I'm just saying he's not a great jump shooter like KD, Melo, Kobe, and Jordan. So obviously he's not going to try to take the jump shot every time. He's going to either try to get to the rim or drive. But that's an indictment on LeBron because he passes in the clutch. But really, his flaw is he's not a great jump shooter like those guys. That doesn't mean he's afraid of the moment or he's not clutch. He's just not a great scorer from the mid-range or from the three-pointer. And that's what people fail to realize. They want to paint this fake narrative about LeBron like he's not clutch or like he's afraid of the moment. He's not a great free throw shooter like Kobe and Jordan. He's not a great jump shooter, but all around, he's the best player that I've ever seen. To me, he's the GOAT, best all-around player that's ever played the game. But his jump shot is not there like Kobe and Jordan, but it's good enough.
Yeah, but
it's not like there. So when he doesn't take the jump shot, they say, "Oh, he's scared of the moment. He's scared of the moment because he doesn't want to shoot the ball."
LeBron's clutch numbers are better than both of them, yeah.
He's trying to drive kick to Danny Green to the shooters that have higher that shoot the ball better than him. Right. But people try to say Ray Allen saved his legacy, but nobody says Ron Artest saved Kobe legacy. Why is that narrative painted? That's my question. Why do people paint that narrative?
Video.
Yeah, ask Jordan.
Hey, my brother. People paint narratives about Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, all these dudes. If they don't like them, they paint a specific narrative. I don't roll like that because all that stuff you were saying, I don't agree with none of that. Right. Ray Allen didn't make his career, and I don't agree that Ron Artest, he made a big shot, just like Kyrie made a big shot.
Okay, thank you.
No, hold on, Elder. Then why do you say Kobe has more heart than LeBron?
Hold on. But that's been used against LeBron to act like he doesn't have heart because he passes in the club.
I'm saying if you're going to put measuring stick on heart, why do you say Kobe has more heart than LeBron if you're not following those narratives?
Right.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm not
because that's been a narrative.
I'm saying the only way you say one player has more heart than another is if you're following some narrative to put a measuring stick on heart when there's not even one.
Oh my
so
God.
What narrative are you following to say Kobe has more heart than LeBron?
Hey, bro, it's not a narrative.
Okay, but what are you using?
Hold on, bro. When you can see Kobe Bryant get out there, and in the majority of his game, he's going balls to the wall hard, kind of like a Russell Westbrook does. Nobody accuses Russell Westbrook of not playing hard. Do we think Russell Westbrook plays hard all 48 minutes of every game? No, he doesn't. But he has the type of heart where he plays hard
intensity.
all the time. Again,
he's
playing hard. He's playing hard all the time.
That's intensity. That's not heart.
That's how you define it.
Because y'all remember when he went to that post-game conference and said, I don't know if we're going to win championships or something to that degree. Y'all challenged his heart. He always plays with intensity, but y'all challenged his heart when he said, I don't know if we can win. I don't know. When he started talking like that. So intensity and heart are two separate things.
He didn't say that.
What did he say?
I don't know if we can win. His statements
and y'all challenged his heart after that statement.
That he's not no, he's not we didn't challenge his heart. We challenged his desire. We challenged his mindset. We challenged his mentality.
That's heart.
Oh my God. That is not
People,
heart. Hold on, bro. He came there with a different agenda. And that's what he said in that meeting. Wow. I'm not defined by winning. That's what he said. Even though this franchise,
intensity on the court, how hard he plays is separate.
Hold on, bro. The franchise you came to is defined by winning. The Lakers are. And you coming in a press conference starting off saying, I ain't defined by winning. I don't have to win.
And y'all challenged his heart.
We didn't challenge his heart. His mind was wrong to be with the Lakers. He's a bad fit. That's what
Who's the most intense player in their prime in the NBA? Russ.
What now?
You're not going to find too many players that play more intense than Russ.
You going to ask the question and answer it?
Okay, yeah. You tell me. Who's the most intense player that you've seen play this decade?
this decade?
Yeah, the most
Russ.
intense player this decade.
I'd have to
LeBron.
think about it.
There's no question.
No, it ain't just Russ, bro. I mean, there's plenty of guys that play hard like Russ. There's plenty of guys that play hard like Russ, bro. It ain't LeBron though. It ain't LeBron. I know
say that. I'm saying who's the most
the other
intense
dude
player.
said that. The other dude said that. That's why I said that. The other dude said LeBron.
I'm saying if you had to put your money
okay,
on one guy.
Go with Russ then. Let's go with Russ.
Okay, now intensity is separate from heart. And I say that because when people question Russell Westbrook's intent, when they say he's chasing triple doubles, when they say he's telling teammates to allow him to grab rebounds, if you're saying that's heart, when people and a lot of times not you, but a lot of times these same people go with those same narratives. There's no way he can have more heart. And when he had that press conference with the Lakers, everyone for weeks questioned his heart. Nobody questions his intensity, but they did question his heart. I think it's two separate things, and we conflate the two. Intensity and how hard you play has nothing to do with your heart. I think all superstars who play at LeBron and Kobe's level have heart.
Questioning his heart. I don't remember anybody questioning
all superstars, and there's no measuring stick
to
heart.
Westbrook came with an ulterior motive. He had other reasons why he came. He don't care about winning. That's not his heart.
Don't care about winning, then how can you say that player has heart?
Then they tried to paint the narrative, LeBron only coming here for Hollywood and for movies. And then as soon as they got AD,
you bite into that. You're not talking to a guy that says that stuff. I don't say any of this stuff. I don't.
But what I'm saying is this.
Hold on, bro. You talking to me though? You're not talking to all these other guys. I don't say those things. So
what I'm challenging you on. Okay, but what I'm challenging you on, you're trying to say Kobe has more heart than LeBron, but you're only saying that you only view Kobe having more heart because what? LeBron passes late in the game and Kobe takes the shot. So he has that killer will mentality. But again, LeBron's not a great shooter.
So you're running with a narrative to determine heart.
LeBron's not a great shooter, so of course he's going to pass the ball to
somebody in a great shooter. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. When Kobe gets on that court,
oh my God,
I guarantee you more times than not, his number one goal is to win the basketball game.
And LeBron James isn't?
Hold on, let me finish. He's going to give a max effort to win that game. Are y'all actually hold on, Lamont? No, I'm asking a question before you go on your thing. Are you telling me this year you really feel like every time LeBron gets on that court, he's giving a max effort to win these games? That's how you feel?
Yes.
I asked Lamont. I already know how you feel, Jordan.
I believe when he's stepping on the court, he's trying to win.
Good night, y'all. I'm done. All right, I'm done.
And look, y'all, and I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why intensity is separate from heart, because we've seen.
Talking about, hold on, bro. You're trying to
playing hard. You said playing hard, right?
No. Do you feel like he's giving a max effort every time he gets on that court to win those games this year? A max effort. That's what you feel like he's doing.
Yes.
From opening tap.
I'll let y'all talk it out. Y'all have a good night. I'll let y'all talk it out because I can't. Anybody that think that way, I can't.
I've seen a ton of players playing for contracts give max effort simply to get paid. I've seen a ton of players just simply play to get paid, but they lack the heart to go win games and do what it takes to win games. Right? When we talk about players like Gilbert Arenas, play with max effort, especially on the offensive end of the ball. Nobody's walking around saying Gilbert Arenas had the most heart. There's a ton of players who play hard, play with max effort for certain agendas. And I think your heart is based on what your ultimate goal is. Everyone knows LeBron's goal is to win championships. This is why he switched teams multiple times so he can. Y'all say he chases rings. So you can't tell me the guy that y'all claim chases the most rings has no heart because he's been trying to win the chip and more chips to cement his legacy.
And
so that makes no sense. Those two things do not go together.
And
we
that's
see
the
guys
thing.
chase
like
money.
I said,
come on,
go ahead.
I just don't get playing hard. We see guys play hard for multiple reasons. KG played hard because we know that he was one of the he wanted to win. He was right. But we seen other guys, Chandler Parsons, we seen that man play hard because he was trying to get a paycheck and it showed. And we've seen a ton of guys.
This is the thing. And this is the thing too, man. That's what I don't appreciate. I wish Elder would have stayed in there because it's like LeBron's third season, he made the playoffs, got to the second round, lost to the Detroit Pistons in the semifinals in 2006. The next year after that, got to the finals. Then in 2008, before the season even started, the Celtics was trying to win now because they saw a young LeBron at 22 getting to the finals at 22.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Kareem go because I know Kareem been trying to shut this down for a minute, and I know how it is when you're trying to shut down the show, man. So, salute Kareem, man.
Kareem.
I've been seeing him in the chat, man, trying to say he's trying to get to bed, man. So I'm not trying to hold him up, man.
All right.
But I'm gonna definitely continue this topic, man, because it's a good conversation. But man, people, the narratives, man, that people be pushing.
That's what I'm saying. They mad at him for starting a big three, but the Celtics, they formed their big three. But then when he formed one, it's he get all the flack for it. That's what I don't appreciate. That's what I don't like.
It is what it is, man. Hey, but look, salute, bro.
Salute, bro.
Hopefully you pull up, man. I salute to Kareem and Elder both, man. Like I said, Elder be putting up a good fight, but he's just holding on to some old 90s adages that just
right.
That stuff.
He got ether, man. He got ether
holding
tonight,
up
man.
no more, man.
You got your own YouTube channel?
Yeah. It's FYF Sports, man.
FYF. Okay, I'm gonna subscribe, bro.
Yeah, it's easy to find. Salute, though.
All right, bro. Salute. Salute, Kareem.